Trunk shoes bombs, Oakley shades, shorty got class, oh behave, let's get gone, walk it out, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. We're back.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. Let's try to go to the scene that caused all the issues. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Welcome everybody. Great to see ya.
Amazing.
Welcome. Sorry for the early tech issues. I hope that's all the issues that we have. Maybe. But welcome, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Chat, I got some shit to show you. Some shit I got yesterday completely. I don't want to say by accident, but I didn't intend to buy this. I just saw it after I already bought the things that I went to go buy. And I was like, oh, fuck. Is that what I think it is? And it was, so I had to buy it. So, chat, you may know that I have my blowtorch. I'm sure you've seen this many times. My e-nail broke, so I had to go back to my blowtorch. And you may have noticed something that I would do every single time I went to go light this. I would flick the safety, I would push the button, but I would also grab a lighter and go like this. Because the fucking clicker dick doesn't work. I need to light it. Does this torch work? Yes. Is it kind of broken? Yes. Could I fix it? I don't think so. Welcome, Slightly Tethered. Also, I should vocally say, welcome to Wildcat fucking Sabu Tabby. I almost said Wildcat Snow again. What the fuck, dude? And bipedal meatbag. Hope you're doing well.
Amazing.
So I go into this store and I see something. I see something sitting there. What is this? What the fuck is this? It's a goddamn blowtorch, baby! Let's go! Look at this fucking thing. And look at the base. It's a rocket ship. And you put it on there. Look at this goddamn blowtorch. It's a fucking, like, a laser ray. I don't need a goddamn lighter anymore. I've never felt more like a badass. I'm not brandishing the blowtorch at the camera, okay? I'm not. Stop! Put it down! Put the legal dabs down! Put it down! Alright, they're not listening. Jesus Christ. We need to get to a country, state, province, territory, or region where it's legal to consume herbal substances. Go! I'll get you from behind. Let's go. Where's the rig? Give me the goddamn rig. Give me the rig now. Oh, I gotta turn the gas on. Give me the rig now. God damn it. Let's fucking go. This is the coolest gimmick I've ever seen in my life. Look at this blowtorch. Look at this fucking blowtorch. Isn't that so cool? It's a fucking laser gun. It even has a working sight on it. The sight up here, this yellow thing that's touching my nose.
Yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up.
There is no fire station
we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know.
Maybe they'll put one in now that they said I got one.
Just swing in my head. Trick, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you think to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you be relieving your stress. It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
My parents signed my permission form, okay? They signed. They said I'm allowed to have it.
Hold up.
God damn.
Swirl.
Fire safety, okay? Fire safety.
Amazing.
God damn. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. Fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. My mom actually fucking taught us. My mom actually taught us, and by us I mean me and my sister. Sorry, Pomplamoose Daft Punk remix, the collab you never thought you wanted, but you do. Sorry, my mom fucking taught my sister and I how to forge her signature because she was so goddamn tired of signing permission slips. She's like, I don't fucking care what you do. I don't care. Just fucking do the goddamn thing. Stop asking me these goddamn questions. So like, my mom unironically did teach me how to forge her signature, specifically to forge those signatures. So I know Nanzorks is fucking shit. Nanzorks. Who hasn't forged a signature on a permission slip, to be fair? Absolutely. And welcome, Buffy. I don't know if I said it or if I was just thinking it, but welcome. I'm unironically the trope in TV shows where they're like, did I just say that out loud? But they always are like, no. And I'm like, oh shit, oh sorry. I meant to. You're a piece of shit. You know, stuff like that. You know, I just tell them that. Something like that. This was why Beavis and Butthead couldn't say fire, fire, fire. Really? They couldn't fucking say it? I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about Beavis and Butthead. I'm sorry. I've never actually watched it.
We were dancing all night long. Ooh, I don't know what to do.
Oh shit. Link to the song, please? Yeah, let me find it. Let me find it for ya. I listened to this all through YouTube Music. Pomplamoose Daft Punk. I think this is it. Let me pull this on the... I just want to make sure this is the right one.
Cut, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, block it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag and drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jam it, rock it, surf it, scroll it, pause it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch it, date it, name it, rate it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, technologic, one more time.
Enough. Okay, let's take a dab to a Cabo here. Fucking, this shit fucking slaps too hard, okay? Chill fucking music. Chill beautiful music for a chill beautiful fucking dab.
While you're there, can you give us a totally over-the-top
Actually, no, sorry. Let me open this in YouTube Music. Because then it doesn't go on my stream. And then I'm not going to get my shit muted. And I gotta start being smart again. I was smart for a bit. A Cabo.
While you're there, can you give us a
Alright, let's go. I'm being smart. A Cabo, let's go. That's the leftist version. Let's go. Get out your bongs. Get out your rigs. Get out your coolest fucking blowtorch on Twitch. We're going wireless, baby! Except that it has wires. I'm just standing up. Chairless is a better term. Get it going now. Fucking towers. Welcome, Igloo.
Qui se réveille en nous. Oh, oh. Mais toi, mon cœur inconsolable, tu t'intéresses
the Morton. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well on this blessed day. Hello. Why is this get unplugged? Amazing stuff. Amazing dabs. These are pretty nice dabs, actually. These are blue kush. God damn. I've lost more dabs in this carpet than most stoner Twitch streamers have smoked on stream. I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. Okay, god damn it. The Anarcho Lurk mic is having some fucking serious issues here, bud. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I just unplugged it and plugged it back in, and hopefully that works. Alright. Okay. We gotta put on some less obviously copyright strikeable music. I'm sorry. I just gotta do it. Alright. Oh, I think the mic's working. I think I fixed it. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Are we anarcho lurking? Are we cooking with gas? I think we're cooking, baby. Look at this. I fixed it. You know how I fixed it? I unplugged it and I plugged it back in. Fucking absolutely amazing. Fucking super based and hardcore shit, okay? Ooh. I also have this. Let's see what happens when I do this. So fucking I'm fucking around with some shit, okay? Like I've been fucking around with some shit. Oh, where'd it go? Why did it disappear? Oh look. Back there now. Fucking let's make this small. I've been fucking with some shit. The shit that Sue from my breadline fucking showed me, Video Ninja. I saw. But I got some shit fucking coming, dude. Oh my god. Sue from my breadline and I are going to be doing we're going to be watching people in like medieval armor fucking fight the shit out of each other in an octagon. And I've been working on a scene. Okay. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but toot toot. Shit's going to be sick as fuck. And the shit's cutting out pretty bad fucking right now. But fucking shit's gonna be good as shit, dude. Fucking we're gonna make it real good. We were working on it this weekend. Real nice. And by this weekend, I don't mean this weekend at all. And frankly, I don't know why I said it. Thursday. I don't even know why I said those words. Because it wasn't this weekend. It was on Thursday. But some good shit going. And this Video Ninja shit, dude, fucking it's pretty decent. I can do some shit, and instead of over fucking Discord where I can't control each individual person, with this I can control each individual human screen, and I can put effects on it. I can cut out your background. I can fucking turn you green. I can do anything, and it's pretty cool. Pretty goddamn cool. Okay, but enough of this anarcho lurking. I just wanted to see that this microphone is working. Cool. Okay, bye. Okay. Alright, church time. How are we getting on, gays? Everyone's doing... I'm doing well. I'm not going to speak for everyone. Well. Done well. Our gas stoves. What's next? God, that's a lot of blobbies. So many blobbies. So many blobbies. Hello. Okay, sorry. My fucking... I don't know what's going on. Oh, yo, so I didn't open all my programs and shit when I started. I think that's what's causing a lot of my issues. They just started randomly out of nowhere. I think that's what's causing my shit. I have like a bunch of shit that I have to open in a particular way, or else shit gets fucked up. Yeah, I think I fixed it now. Thanks for letting me know. Too much power in the hands of one person. Absolutely. Absolutely. If I can control your camera, and by control your camera, I mean like add filters and shit. Like you can't fucking, I don't know, do other camera things. But alright, chat, I got some things to actually do and watch. Did you know that? Fucking Herbie Schmervy sent me a video in Discord about fucking Christian nationalism. Well, Inspiring Philosophy's video on why... Hold up here. Why I'm not a Christian nationalist. I being Inspiring Philosophy, who is a YouTuber that, like, I frankly have very little respect for. And I think that they're, like, fucking... Almost everything they say is stupid and nonsense.
The nation
stated in a way which is trying to sound deep and philosophical and stuff, and I'm just like, dog, I'm dumb. Don't try to fucking sound smart to me and like try to fucking like be all fucking big boy wordy when like you're saying really dumb things that don't mean anything. And if you weren't saying big boy wordy things, then it would make it sound as dumb as it is. So we might do that. But I also have a video on ADHD and capitalism. Yeah, we can watch that one first. Which is really good. So we will watch it. I have the link here. It's called ADHD, A Nightmare Under Capitalism. And we'll watch this. Okay. Yeah, we'll watch this video here. I'm going to add in as much as I can with like my own experiences and stuff, but I'm going to try my best to just let my dude talk here. So that's what we're going to try to do. All right. So we're going to get right into the content, guys. 18 minutes into stream and I'm getting into the content. Fucking Saturday, dude. I'm like on the ball, but I'm also super mind scattered. Mind scattered. Personal best. No joke. Like, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself because I am coming. And this is what you need to know. Absolutely. You know, because I could go off on a fucking 30-minute tangent about how proud I am that I'm getting to the content on time. But, you know, I'm going to try not to. And I'm going to try to... oh, yo, I forgot I had a bonk. Oh, my God. Let's go. I had a bonk fucking... What's it called? Bonk emote too at one point. God damn, why is my brain so fucking fried today? Holy shit, dude.
Some people say my videos are too depressing. All I do is complain about society and talk about capitalism. That's why in today's video, we're gonna complain about society and talk about capitalism.
Yo, fucking being a leftist content creator, especially a leftist news content creator, is inherently depressing as fuck, dog. Like, I try to keep up with stuff to the best of my ability, but also the best of my ability inherently has in it the ability to not want to die. So fucking, you know, dip your toes in, fucking like read and learn and dive into stuff as much as is healthy for you. But fucking being a leftist and fucking looking into the news and shit is depressing as fuck. So that's one of the reasons why, like, I also, like, I've been, like, fiddle fucking around, and my content has changed quite a bit in different ways over the last, like, 3 years and shit. But I try less to talk about, like, the direct newsy kind of things. I was never doing breaking news, but, like, the less, like, horrors of the worldy stuff. Because I'm like, there's enough fucking lefties out there fucking talking about that shit. And frankly, like, I'm getting depressed even talking about my own shit on my own stream. So let's not do that. Let's not. And, but the moral of this whole little fucking tangent is that, hey, leftist shit is inherently going to be a little more depressing, unfortunately.
The other day I posted on my community tab.
I've been waiting for the opportunity since you mentioned it. I was supposed to use it when you added it, and I totally forgot. You added the bonk to here? That's fucking awesome. Do I not have my fucking bonk? I got my bonk. God damn. Oh, I added. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how'd you do that? Like, that's sick as fuck. Are you guys able to add fucking shit? Oh, hey Google, turn on fan. Sorry for saying hey Google. Fucking my brain is fucking fried today. I don't know what it is, but I was excited for a second that you guys could fucking like add sounds and shit. God damn.
Asking ADHD folks what they go through, what they struggle with, and a lot of people came through. A lot of what the issues boiled down to was an inability to keep up with things. One person said they wanted to talk more with loved ones,
but I constantly forget to just send them a text or call them, despite them occupying my thoughts every day.
YouTuber L Literacy, hi L.
Hi Elliot.
Wrote of the overwhelm balancing different goals and tasks.
My head feels like an ever-growing to-do list, and so many of the tasks have snowballed into huge things that are wrapped up in guilt and shame at my inability to complete said task.
This is a great sentence that explains my life. And obviously there's more to it and those types of things, but I am a constant fucking list of things that I need to get done. A bunch of fucking yeah, I gotta change the fucking song to something that's more backgroundy music, or else I pay too much attention to the fucking music. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like I have all these ideas and all these things and all this stuff that I want to do and all these different things, and it's just an ever-growing list of shit that just snowballs, like they say, and just fucking comes and just fist fucks you, and then you're like, oh fuck, goddamn, like I gotta stop saying that I'm gonna do things, because then I feel like a goddamn like liar or useless, or like fucking why can't I just do the thing? Like, oh my god, if you could just do half the things you think that half the things you say you're going to do, you'd be so much better and doing so much more and all that shit, and you'll never actually be half your ideas. And all those things come into that guilt and shame and your inability to complete said task. But it's one of those things that it builds and builds and builds. But it's one of those things that, like, I think through learning more about, like, ADHD and autism and these things, to understand that, like, you're not alone in that, at least helps you feel less of that guilt, less of that shame, less of those things, and I don't know, fucking makes it so that you're more able to enjoy the things that you have finished. But I don't know. But either way, you think about the things you have finished and you think, well, fucking, you have the fucking Talorcs attitude, which is bad and broken, and you shouldn't think this way. Like when I graduated high school, and like my like family and friends and shit were like saying congratulations, and like in my head, like all I could think of is like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do. Like how fucked up is that? Fucking enjoy things, celebrate your shit. God damn. Because it's like one of those things where it's like, I think this explains a lot of it, not everything obviously, but the whole like list of to-do things. It's like, oh wow, good, I checked off one of the things, but it's like, no, that isn't just one thing, that's a huge thing. God damn. And yeah, I think that this is definitely my feels wrapped up in a nicer way. I try, and I try to be more gentle with myself, and like understand those things, but it's a process that I'm the hardest person on myself in the world. You know, like fucking what's his name? His name's Pirate Software, and he's like a software developer and all those things. I've never watched his streams or anything because I don't really care about gaming or anything like that. But I've watched quite a few of his shorts, and he says some really great things. Some really like, wow, that this dude, like, you know, he's just one of those dudes that like you're just like, wow, this guy fucking thinks about these things and like understands these things a bit, and at least, you know, is caring and just like a good seeming dude. And somebody asked about something with like negative self-talk or something like that, and he essentially said like, you're going up against an opponent who knows all your weaknesses, who knows all the things that make you mad, all the things you're self-conscious about. Like, it's not a fair fight. You're not going up against a fair opponent, and you need to understand that. And, you know, like, try, you know, and it went on and shit, and I just thought, like, wow, that is interesting, you know, like, when you're going up against yourself, like, they know all the things that fuck you over because they are you. And just, like, knowing that and just understanding that, hey, it's not true and not right, and that you are above that and can push through and things like that, and that you shouldn't listen to that negative self-talk, and that they're just like the biggest bully, you know, in your life, like if, you know, like the biggest like asshole to you, and just understanding that like that's not true and that you can persevere, I think is interesting. But yeah, it's definitely a process. But like, yeah, I've always been like real hard on myself, like in sports and everything. You know, like, what is a coach gonna yell at me? Suck my dick. Fuck you. Can't do shit. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, fucking yell at myself way harder than you ever could. And like, that's not good. But yeah, it's something that at least like the first step is like knowing it at least and acknowledging that it's a thing. And I am trying to make active pursuits on doing nicer things to myself.
But a common thread of these issues was that of dealing with time. One person wrote,
Time blindness / time agnosia is so real, and I feel like people who don't experience it don't understand how real it is. My perception of time can change so much depending on what I'm doing and how focused I am. I struggle a lot with being late, and while it's partially because I'm not being able to motivate myself to start getting ready soon enough, it's also because when I'm getting ready, I feel like time is passing much slower than it actually is. And when I try to think about what I did that took so long, it doesn't make any sense to me. But it's probably also because of memory problems due to ADHD.
I find this idea of time trouble really disturbing, not because I don't think these are real or valid struggles which affect neurodivergent people disproportionately, but because the framework with which they're discussed suggests that time is an objective thing.
Yeah, time with me, and I've talked about it before a bit, not in like super detail, I guess, but yeah, time's always been like an issue for me, and I understand that. But I've never had an issue with being late. Because I know that time is a very serious issue for me. And so like I make it so that I'm super early. Like, is that better? No, not at all. No, not necessarily. But like, I'm never late. I am always way too early. And like drive around the block like 15 times, or like fucking like sit there in my car and just like wait. But like that's fucking my shit. And I think a lot of that comes from my background. Like, my family was very adamant that like you are not late. Being late is like the most disrespect. And I don't agree with this. But like what I grew up with was that like being late is like the most disrespectful, most like horrible thing you can do to somebody, showing that like you don't value them or their time or anything like that, you know? So that's goes into it. So like I'm like, but then I'm also sacrificing my own self and my own time by like pushing myself to be like super early for things so that I'm not late. And it's just like, goddamn, balance is something that I lack. I've had a lot of success with internal family systems therapy dealing with this stuff. That's interesting. Also, cognitive behavioral therapy, I'm guessing is what CBT is. I posted some cute mental health positivity art in Discord. I have one of a set of cards, and they're nice little reminders. Oh, that's nice. I'm always late. I hate it. Yeah, fucking like what like I used to do was I would also fucking like occasionally like go to my settings on my phone. And like this is a dangerous game, okay? It's a dangerous game. But I go to my settings, time settings, turn off the automatic time set, and then go to the minutes and like spin it and like not look. So that it would be like forward in time. So like I would think that it was 7:30, but it was really fucking like 7. And like I didn't know how off it was or anything like that. So I was just like, oh fuck, I'm late. Go, haha. Oh yeah, my clock is wrong. I used to do that. I'm not saying that's the best technique, but that was something I used to
And
do.
objectively, it's not. Our modern understanding of time is fairly new and is rooted in organizing labor to most efficiently produce.
I think a lot of like myself like being like fucking like ADHD and trying to survive in the world is like trying to trick myself into like doing things right. And by right, I mean like like what society thinks is right. And like little fucking weird things like that fucking were things like spinning my clock and shit like that. And yeah, just examples of just trying to like trick myself into being more finger quotes normal and more socially acceptable. I used to tell my teachers the Oscar Wilde quote, punctuality is the thief of time, when I was late, because that sort of insufferable teenager I was. Fucking absolutely fucking based and amazing. That's great. Fucking fucking what's the fucking quote about? My brain's fucking foggy as fuck. Fuck it. I'm not even
Profit for capitalists. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you in this essay. We'll talk about.
Just quote David Lee Roth. I don't feel tardy. Absolutely fucking. Oh, the Kanye West quote. Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? No, I'm already graduated, and he can live through anything if magic made it. I almost said 4 hours ago. It only started 2 hours ago. Yeah.
ADHD and how it's constructed as this thing where people are inherently unable to deal with some objective reality of time, and how that construct itself is something that's inherent to people who make money off of people with ADHD. And not only that, but people who make money off of labor overall. And the people who suffer from this stuff the most are always marginalized, including the neurodivergent. The history of time is one of several different philosophies.
Having a good quote and good scripting can help you in a lot of fucking ways. Fucking yo, like only until recently when I started like looking into things more did like scripting and shit is something that like I do all the fucking time, dude. All the time. Like I don't read a script or anything like that. And like the situations probably never come up. But like I'll like even like say shit out loud sometime. Like I'll think of like some like fucking hypothetical scenario and like I'll just like say the thing that I would say that would be like a normal thing to say. Like how would I say that in a normal way? You know, how would I say the thing if said situation in a way that would get my point across and not get me in trouble, or say my things in a way that would get my point across and I don't sound angry, or you know, shit like that. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's a thing that other people do too? Oh, shit. I just thought that I was weird. But yeah, a great, and quotes can definitely help you in lots of ways. And like fucking, when I think Wildcat was there, too. Fucking, in Discord, I was chatting with Comrade, Potato. And like I quote T-Pain and I quote fucking songs all the time, especially when I'm talking IRL with fucking humans. He's like, you quote fucking T-Pain all the time. Or I think he said like you quote T-Pain too much in like a joking way or anything. But I think like having a good quote from a song is really awesome. Like, one that really genuinely helps me is Ice Cube fucking in Gangster Rap Made Me Do It. Fucking, don't be scared of them people. Walk up in there and show them that you're equal. Like, I say that to myself, or I think that, and it's like so encoded in my brain that it genuinely is like helpful to me in scenarios where there's like people who are supposedly like big. Oh my god, Tiny Snorlax, welcome, great to see ya. Fucking, we are watching ADHD, A Nightmare Under Capitalism, but in honor of your amazing name, it is time. We're not trying to be good. We're not trying to be alright. We're trying to be very bad. We've got a big Snorlax here. It's not that tiny of a Snorlax, it's pretty big. Get out your blowtorches or ray guns. It's time. Start your breathing technique. Very Gemini coded. Based in Gemini build. I used to think Kale was gross, but then Big Blues talked about it, and I felt Kale was repulsive from then on. Oh, goddamn. Fucking. I used to have, is Snorks? Snorks isn't on my thing anymore, but I just have a Snorlax emote. Welcome, Minty. Great to see ya. Ronald Reagan. Absolutely. Pew, 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 pew. Fucking best blowtorches. Let's go. Cheers.
Amazing!
Oh, god damn. Let's go back to church. My dog's named Newton. This is Sweet Newton. It's not liking my arms today. I don't know what's going on. It's my lighting, I'm sure, is making it. Yeah, that's what's going on. It's my lighting. Why my head and shit was all fucking cutting off and shit. Am I sick? Fucking sick as fuck, dude. Let's fucking go! The sickest fucking stream on Twitch, baby. Goddamn illin over here, baby. Woo-wee! Past the fucking Theraflu. Absolutely. Sick as fuck, dog. For real. I got a goddamn chronic illness. Absolutely.
Amazing.
100%.
Smoke weed every day.
How about when this is over, we go do a little coke?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't hug your children with nuclear arms. Absolutely fucking true. Yo, I don't know why, no matter what the fuck I do, it keeps coming back to this goddamn song. What the fuck is happening? Like, I genuinely don't know what's happening. Like, my computer today, is it opposite day on, like, computer time? Like, is it opposite day? Was I unaware? Was I not informed? The goddamn opposite day was today for my fucking computer? God damn, dude. Welcome, Punk Rose 69. Let's go! Woo. Shout out, Punk Rose 69. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Goddamn, you can't hug your kids with nuclear arms. That is so sad. And you can't hug your kids if you don't have them. Make sure you don't want kids. Use protection and fight for abortion rights. Okay? Let's go. Abortion is healthcare. You can abort a fetus with nuclear arms. That is true. But let's just play the whole situation. Just let people get them. Come on. Woo. Okay. All right, St. Pepsi, I gotta turn you down a little bit, baby. We gotta get into this content, okay? When you say socialism, do you mean a liberal economy that leans very socialistic, Sweden, or a complete socialist state like Venezuela? Neither of them. But let's just say that I want fully automated luxury gay space communism, and I will fight to ensure that we get there in any means necessary. I'm not here to fucking, dog. I am like, this shit's like blowing my goddamn fucking mind, dog, on why this shit's fucking happening here. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, we should be okay now, okay? I want pure fucking communism. Absolutely. Just like Jesus would want.
Jesus said, come, and it goes on and on and on.
Was Jesus a socialist? The answer is yes.
I want worker-owned means of production. I don't want fucking, fucking billionaires fucking paying you just a better salary. Okay? Don't get me wrong, Sweden and those types of places, are better than the US. I'm in Canada, and Canada in many, many ways, but not enough. It's still capitalism. I want the full destruction and dismantling of capitalism. Yeah. I want worker-owned fucking means of production. I want fucking nationalization of fucking most industries. Especially like the big ones, like oil and gas and those types of things. And fucking worker-owned and ran factories. We're dirty commies. Yeah. Like straight dirty commies. Like none of us are yeah. And Big Kale. Absolutely. Fucking worker run kale. Obviously. We're gonna nationalize kale. We're nationalizing kale. That's what's happening. Corn. You can keep the corn. Kale, though, big kale, it's ours. We'll get the landlords to work the kale farms. Why so dankness? Welcome.
Amazing.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, we're dirty commies over here. We're fun and chill and like to have a goddamn good time. But certainly not liberals. Having a goddamn good time. Stateless, classless society, fully automated luxury gayness. Absolutely. Or in the words of the great Alex Jones, we are gay reptoid space alien lovers,
We are gay reptoid space alien lovers.
That's what we want. So, big fan. If you're gay, reptilian, space alien, you're welcome here. If you're a fascist, you're not. But shout out to my reptoids. Absolutely,
I will eat your ass.
Why should we exclude the reptilians and the reptoids from our worker revolution? No war but class war. And I think that fucking leaving fucking reptoids out would be an absolute shame. And frankly, a blight on the leftist cause, and something that we look at 100 years from in the future, and people will look down on and say, I appreciate what they were trying to do with the whole leftist shit, but the fact they left out the reptoids, absolutely inexcusable. Reptoids are people too. Absolutely.
So what part of the Bible tells you to say all this kind of stuff here in the chat?
Socialism is based.
Oh no. Oh fuck, that shit took. Okay, my shit kind of fucked up for a second, and hopefully the good Lord above will bless us with fixing our touch portal, because I hope I didn't just fuck it up. Alright, let's get back into the content, okay? Yeah, I'm going to fucking... If it changes this song one more time, I swear to fucking Christ. There's got to be something going on. Okay, here we go.
Philosophies across different cultures, which adhered to different needs to organize sequences of actions and events. The first clock was the sky. Kevin K. Burth's 2012 book, Objects of Time, How Things Shape Temporality, observes how much time is culturally constructed, even as it presents itself as a scientific articulation of nature. In its first chapter, he writes, "The artifactual determination of time does not represent a coherent, consistent cultural system, however, but represents instead the sedimentation of this is complicated language. Basically, he's saying that time is not that coherent and consistent as something, but in fact is a bunch of different things collected together from all these different cultural and scientific ideas and proliferated and pushed as this singular thing." He says the current ideas of millennia, centuries, decades, years, months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, seconds, and so on are examples of such sedimented ideas. They are ideas useful in measuring durations of what happens in our world, but their relationship to our world is hardly straightforward. There are no millennial cycles in nature. The Gregorian calendar that dominates annual time reckoning has known inaccuracies, and the atomic clocks used to measure durations of a day or less are accurate to 1 second every 60 million years. In effect, with little reflection, one can be aware of how our time standards are a hodgepodge of different logics, some derived from our...
God damn, I didn't want to pause it mid-quote, but Jesus Christ. Fucking need to pause it mid-fucking quote. Goddamn, time's a social construct. Time's a fucking social construct, dude. Just making this shit up. It's my fault I'm unintentionally physically demanding more Daft Punk. Yo, like, I honestly have no goddamn clue. Like, I have no goddamn clue why it's automatically going to that song. Like, it shouldn't. I have a whole playlist here, and it never has ever, and that song's not even in my playlist. I have no clue why that's happening. Like, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. If workers own the means of production, then do you agree with excess labor value? And if so, then how would large-scale production work? So... First of all, what do you mean with, do I agree with excess labor? And second of all, like, I appreciate wanting to have a conversation about shit, but, like, that's not what we're talking about right now. So I don't want to go into a whole fucking side tangent about fucking whatever the fuck you're wanting to talk about. Because that's not what we're talking about. But I don't know what you mean by, do I agree with excess labor value? What does that mean? What does that mean? Do I agree that, like, it exists? Do I think it's good? Do I think it's bad? Welcome, Byronic. Great to see ya. My sleep schedule is antisocial construct. Yo, fucking, my relationship with fucking sleep is, like, I'm trying to be better, but, like, it's not unhealthy. Like, there's way worse, like, sleep habits that people have and stuff. But, like, I have an unhealthy relationship with the concept of having to get up early. Get stuff done right in the morning. All good fucking tiny Snorlax. Like, I'm down to fucking have, like, conversations and shit. Like, if it's relevant to what we're talking about, like, awesome. But, like, my dude, like, I see one word, and I'm gonna go off on a fucking 4-hour tangent. But... Well, fucking, I disagree with that sentiment, why so dankness. Fucking, my whole job here is to fucking talk about things that we're talking about. You know, some fucking streamers may have the whole, like, I'm not here to educate you thing. I think that, like, frankly, I am. I'm not here to educate anybody, and nobody should take me as, like, an education station. Like, I'm not here to fucking, like, if anybody takes me as an expert or an authority on anything, like, give your goddamn head a shake. But, like, my job here, I think, is to share my opinions and those types of things on the things that are talked about on stream and, well, fucking, you know, opinions on streams and the things I talk about. But I do agree with the sentiment that, like, yo, like, I'm not going to go off on a tangent about fucking that side topic that's like a nuanced topic that demands a whole conversation on its own. Fucking, I'm not doing that right now. Fucking, but yeah, I'm sure you can find a lot of interesting stuff in goddamn books about those things, but yeah. Yes, you are very right. The title says fucking Christian nationalism and not labor theory. Yes, that is true. Yeah, it does say ADHD and capitalism. So capitalism, I can see tangent there, but they have a massive real consequences. Time and gender and race are all social constructs, but have a massive real consequence. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Absolutely. Choo-choo, all aboard the Talor's tangent train. Absolutely. Triple P's, baby. Let's go. All right. You guys sufficiently forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Awesome. Let's get back into it.
Current attractions to increments of 10, decades, centuries, millennia. Some derived from extreme desires for accuracy, atomic clocks. Some derived from church politics mixing with astronomy, the Gregorian calendar. And some that are anachronistic survivals of long past societies. The choice of dividing days into 24 segments from the ancient Egyptians and hours and minutes into 60 segments from ancient Babylonians. You see, that's a lot of different things that don't necessarily cohere the way that we're taught they do. The choices made to organize time in the way that we know now were key.
I think I figured out how it's getting fucked up, how the music's getting fucked up. And I think it's just because like I didn't open all my shit at the fucking right time. If I push this, it's gonna go to the... Yep. Oh, wait, what? Yep. When I push play and then pause, for some reason, it just pulls up that song randomly. So I just gotta fucking do it manually. Okay, cool. I think I figured it out.
To the Industrial Revolution and the need to grid out the amount of time workers would be spent laboring. Joe Zade's article, The Tyranny of Time, synthesizes work like births and others in an examination of modern timekeeping, noting that the clock is a useful social tool, but it is also deeply political. He writes, "Capitalism did not create clock time or vice versa, but the scientific and religious division of time into identical units established a useful infrastructure for capitalism to coordinate the exploitation and conversion of bodies, labor, and goods into value." Clock time, the British sociologist Barbara Adam has argued, connected time to money. Time could become commodified, compressed, and controlled, she wrote in her book, Time. These economic practices could then be globalized and imposed as the norm the world over. And so they were.
Fucking, yeah. And like the whole concept of just like the 9 to 5 and like the typical fucking classic work day, just the way that we even fucking structure how many hours we work. And the fact that we only, finger quotes, only work the hours that we work and have any of the rights that we have to get extra pay in certain situations. Or shout out to our fucking unions and to our workers' rights motherfuckers who have fought fucking tooth and nail and have died for those rights. That capital is trying very, very, very hard to remove.
What a lot of people miss about imperialism is that it's not just about killing people and taking their land and their resources. I mean, a lot of it is that. But it's also about fundamentally changing the way they think. It relies a lot on removing the culture of the imperialized and replacing it with a new culture that benefits the imperialists, one that includes erasing and changing history so that the things that they know about their own selves are completely distorted.
Almost like behavior, information, thought, and emotional control. Almost like the ultimate cult. Ultimate cults or destructive high control groups are often fucking capital and capital-based state interests. Ooh. There's this guy I know that he makes fucking YouTube videos and shit. You should go fucking check it out. He made this fucking video on YouTube. Here, let me try to find it for you here. Fucking, he made this video and it's only like fucking 19 minutes and it fucking goes over fucking cults and shit, and kind of gives a pretty decent, fun overview of indoctrination, behavior information, thought, and emotional control tactics. How people are manipulated into believing things. Oof. Goddamn, they can bite my ass with that shit. Absolutely.
I will eat your ass.
Absolutely. Ass eating only. Let's go. This is an ass eater zone. We'll eat that ass. Bite it. Christianity does this to individuals and whole groups. It's the worst in every way from all angles. Like, yeah, well, yes. Yes. I hates it. True. And it depends on like which form of Christianity you're talking about and all those things, but there are destructive bads. Oh shit, welcome Sarah. Great to see ya. For those of you For those of you who just got here, fuck, I pushed the goddamn button again. Those of you who just got here, your boy got a new blowtorch, baby. Yeah, no, I got the reference. It was good. It was a great reference. It was really good. I got this new pew pew blowtorch. It's time. Yeah, look at this blowtorch, dude. It looks like a fucking pew pew fucking, like, look like I'm about to go to the planet Telegusa and fucking be a Marvin the Martian ass motherfucker, you know? I got that fucking Tommy red and yellow. This shit's sick as fuck, dude. And it's a gnarly blowtorch, like it works really well. And I'll show you the bass. The bass is so cool. The bass is like almost as cool as the blowtorch. I don't like that to turn it off though. I have to like crank this. But it's a rocket ship. Cheers. Yeah, I had to go get butane today. Double canned up. This will last me. But yeah, this thing's so fucking cool. Coolest blowtorch in the game. Pew, pew, pew. Welcome, Shakespeare. Shout out Shakespeare.
Amazing.
And yes, this fucking, the sight here, you can see through it. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Yeah, here's the, flame fucking, the flame adjuster. Back. Yeah. It's really cool. Fuck yeah. Ooh-wee, Lord have mercy. Okay, I fucked it up because I pushed the goddamn button again. Alright. Oof. 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 Alright. Considering the topic you're discussing, I might have a relevant article considering reactionary Catholic nationalism. Ooh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll check that out. We're gonna watch that video after this one here. Fuck yeah, thank you.
There was immediate declaration of war on our culture. We were forbidden to speak our language and practice our religion. It's like our war was prolonged, and the assimilation policies were how they implemented it.
Giordano Nani's book, The Colonization of Time, posits that the project to incorporate the globe within a matrix of hours, minutes, and seconds demands recognition as one of the most significant manifestations of Europe's universalizing will. Indigenous ways of life had to be eradicated in order for capitalists to more easily control the labor of the people, which was maybe the most important resource to European imperial powers during the dawn of capitalism, since the most important thing with capitalism is getting people to submit all of their time to you. And assuming
Oh, fuck. Yes. Thank you.
the authority to determine when other societies could work
Also, here's the link to this video. I'm going to put it in chat for you as well.
in play, the emissaries of the clock worked daily and hourly in their quests to bring about a sense of worldwide order by exploiting their ways of structuring the flow of time to distant lands, and by preaching to their inhabitants new ways of thinking about what time itself is. But you might be thinking, I mean, come on. Changing the way time works, that seems ambitious. And I think the best way to illustrate that is looking at how workers worked before capitalism and before clock time determined how to organize the time of laborers. That shows us that not only was there work before these time periods and that it was done in a very different way, but that the way that laborers worked was often a lot more beneficial to their humanity and things that we could try to implement now if we get the chance.
A wizard is never late. Nor is...
Do you think anybody genuinely is like, fucking people didn't work before capitalism? People actually believe that? Do people actually believe that?
he early? He arrives precisely when he means to.
One of the most important videos put out this year, Work by Historia Civilis, chronicles how the invention and proliferation of clock time worked hand in hand with the rise of the ownership of labor. So to illustrate this, HC digs into anthropological accounts of a more natural work tempo based on observation.
Is my sound low? Am I quiet? Do I need to turn up my volume? Hello? I sounded. Hey, let me fuck around and find out.
Of work patterns across civilizations for thousands and thousands of years.
For reasons that will become obvious, anthropologists in the 20th century became very interested in the evolution of work. And so to answer some of their questions, they looked back to societies. What they discovered surprised them. They found that while there were unique cultural variations all over the world, virtually all Stone Age people liked to work an average of 4 to 6 hours per day. They also found that
I wonder how they figured that shit out. Would it be like, and like, I know they have like their ways, okay? Like, I'm not saying like fucking that they don't understand things. Like, obviously they don't know exactly. Unless like they had like writings and stuff, or how do they, and I guess it would vary from thing to thing, but old time cards, like no joke, maybe they had like records and shit of like some like work things, I guess. But I wonder how they got that shit. The video is much louder than me. Is it just the video's too loud? Am I like, I'm like peaking if I go any louder.
most Stone Age people.
The video, I think, is peaking. Okay, I sound good now? Do I sound better? Okay. They would have records of workers and the amount they produced. That was the beginning of writing, essentially. Okay, word. Thank you. But like Stone Age, were they writing in the Stone Age?
Liked to work in bursts, with one fast day followed by one slow day. Usually something like 8 hours of work, then 2 hours of work. 8, then 2. Fast, slow.
Dog, that's the shit right there, dog. If I could be like, hey, yo, I'm just going to do some, like, motherfucking, like, dog, you want to see the fucking most gnarly work you've ever seen in your entire life, dog? You tell a motherfucker like me that if I get done, like, a bunch today in these next 8 hours, then I don't have to do anything for, like, the next, like, fucking day or two. I will get so much shit done that you'll think I fucking, like, broke the code. Dear Lord, you give a fucking, oh dear Lord, just some fucking shit. I will do all of the things. I'll blow your goddamn mind. I'll do a week's worth of work in 8 hours if I gave all the fucks and could just straight hyper focus on getting shit done. and you tell me some shit like that, that's what's gonna fucking do it, okay? Get that shit fucking going. Yeah, what is work back then? Much different than what we think of now. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm not too sure. Like, I'm sure a lot of it would be just like, you know, hunting and getting food and being and surviving. I don't know. Like, Stone Age is like very, very long ago, is it not? Like, civilization began 6,000 years ago. The Stone Age ended between 4,000 BCE and 2,000 BCE. Okay. So that's like 6,000 years ago, right? 6,000 to 4,000 years ago? Because we're in like 2023 CE. 4, 5, 6. So motherfuckers be writing. They be writing. Much more linked to localized production, and by civilizations, historians mean urban settlements. Samaria. Okay. Okay. Yeah, getting food and building shelters probably, yeah, like I would assume it'd be more like, yeah, that and just trying to survive and making clothing, repairing things, you know, stuff like that. Making fires, telling stories, singing songs, maybe do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, you know, the type of shit. You know, that Stone Age shit. Fuck yeah, dog. I wonder what the fucking like music sound like back then. I bet that shit slapped. Fucking slapped. Most of it was making reaction vids. They're just making reaction videos back in the Stone Age. Hell yeah, I'd love to see a Stone Age reaction video. Stone Age YouTuber diss track. So there were overlapping periods that we have records for in Sumer, Elam, and also food production, making food last long by drying and such. Fair. That's good to know. Wrangling dinosaurs, absolutely. That's what I would be doing, dog. Just fucking Dino Wrangler. That would be my job in the Stone Age. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Stone Age ASMR. It's just like rocks rubbing together and pterodactyls. Pterodactyls lived in the Stone Age, okay? Don't tell me otherwise. Grow up. Did you get the article? Yes. I have it. It's in my. Yeah, it's right here. I just have it next to the "Why I'm Not a Christian Nationalist" by Inspiring Philosophy video. Being stoned in the Stone Age. Whoa. Dude. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Fast, slow.
He finds that this also involves most societies measuring activities in 30-minute chunks, and then he goes on to describe how these types of time relations appeared all throughout medieval Europe, which also included midday naps, a thing I'm a big fan of.
I wish, dog. I can't nap. Ayo, fucking pull incoming. New pull. Ayo, you napping? Ayo, you napping? Fucking, yeah. Nah. I wish, but can't. Other. I fucking just like smashed the keyboard and that poll came out of it, okay? Hit up the poll. Let me know. You napping? Yeah, nah, wish I can. Wish but can't. And others. Yo, I don't be napping. But I wish I could have a nap. Like, if I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick nap here and wake up fucking refreshed. Awesome. But dog, I guarantee I will wake up more tired from that nap than I ever would be if I never took that fucking nap. That's a fucking day ruiner. Yo, I take a nap and my life is fucking ruined. Fucking everything's thrown off and I can't go to bed even worse than normal. Dear Lord. I wish. Just can't do it. Oh, god damn. The fucking polls are tight, dude. Make your fucking voices heard. Make yourself known. Democracy in the stream place. Get those polls going. Naps are day fixers. Oh, I fucking wish. My girl fucking is good at taking naps. Like, she'll take a quick nap and she'll be like fucking good to go and shit. And it's just like, god damn, I wish. Like, I would do anything to be able to nap. Like, it's like, generally it's like 3 o'clock on like a weekend or something. It's a 3 o'clock nap. And it's just like, god damn. There it is. Just waking up. Awesome. Good to go. Not me. Wake up from a nap. Everyone can fuck off. Fuck yourself.
Time periods where workers were in the field for 8 hours a day and working more intensely were characterized by the urgency of the context. Harvest season, for example.
Oh, I get fucking tired as fuck too. Like, I get it. Like, I get sleepy and like I want to have a nap, but like I can't, because if I do, it's gonna be even worse. And I have to just sleep until like ever. I'm not waking my ass back up. If I do, I'm gonna be way worse. Way worse.
You know that feeling you get that you often get shamed for? That thing where you can't focus on something because you don't find it urgent, you don't find it interesting or important. That's kind of been the way people have worked throughout most of human history. Only the past couple centuries, in which capitalism has become the dominant socioeconomic system and has produced culture to accommodate its functions, have we seen there be this big effort to not only make workers more constantly productive, but to venerate an idea of self-improvement, prizing your efficiency and your productivity instead of your creativity or resourcefulness in your community. Community, that word is so hard to say.
Number 15. McDonald's cum sandwich. The last thing you find in your McDonald's sandwich is someone's cum.
Apparently, if you drink a strong cup of coffee and have a short nap, the caffeine kicks in when you wake up. But I just do the uncaffeinated nap. Fucking, I actually heard that too. I heard that too, eh? Fuck. Fucking Canadian ass motherfucker came out there for a second. Holy shit. Fucking, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, like, if you wake up in the morning, fucking drink fucking cup of coffee. Like, you have that cup of coffee ready, you fucking drink that coffee, and then you fucking go back to bed for a bit and wake up, like, your life's just like awesome and everybody's happy and everyone gives you a high five when you get to work. You know? But I don't know. I've never tried it because I've always been too afraid. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow because it's a weekend, baby. Maybe I'll try it. Fucking go smoke a fucking dart there, bud. Have a fucking cup of coffee there, eh? And go back to sleep there for a fucking couple minutes there. Wake up. You'll be feeling fucking great there, eh? Fuck, bud. Tell you what, fucking, I'll fucking rip over to fucking Timmy's, eh? Drop it off on your fucking front porch there. Fucking you pick her up and fucking when you're smoking your dart out there in the morning, eh? Fucking then you go back, have a nap. Tell me how it is. I'll see you at the fucking Tim Hortons parking lot the next day. Tell me how it was, eh? Yeah, fuck. Lol, coffee and other caffeine is a placebo for me. Fucking caffeine, like, helps me just be, like, helps me be a more functioning, better human being. Like, it doesn't, like, necessarily, like, wake me up or get me going, like, oh, yeah. Like, with motherfuckers, oh, I can't drink a Monster there, eh? Fuck, that just gets my heart going, pa-poom-ti-poom, eh? And I'm just like, okay, chill. Is Talwork speaking in tongues? Yes. Yes. I'm on graveyard, so I do a 3-hour nap in the morning while the kids are at school, then nap like 3 to 9. Fair. Fucking got like split shift fucking sleeping. I feel like one time, and like emphasis on the terms, I feel like one time. Okay? Like, understand that, like, do not take this as anything but, like, something I feel like I heard. Fucking, is that, like, we were supposed to take like fucking intermittent naps throughout the day as opposed to like one big long sleep. And it's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. This one time at band camp, fucking absolutely. Also, fucking looking at this picture for too long has like made me start seeing like fucking skulls in it. You guys see the skull? You guys see the fucking... You guys see this fucking... Let me play some music here. You guys see where I'm going? You guys see where I'm going here? This is what sleep deprivation does to you. Makes your brain all foggy. It makes you start seeing skulls in these goddamn pictures. Makes you lose your cursor too. Oops, I didn't mean to do that last bit there, but... Look at it, it's a skull. And it's like his brain. This is his nose. And his mouth. Whoa, it's a skull. It's a hidden meaning. Illuminati. And it's got devil horns up at the top here. Devil. It's the devil. Oh shit, he's onto us. God damn it, get this kid some more fucking sleep. What the fuck? He's starting to see the hidden secret symbols. Dear Lord. Not gonna hide it from me. Okay.
Indigenous groups characterized as savage and inefficient simply had a better understanding of what was worth the time and effort and what wasn't. In our last...
Do you know what is worth the time and effort? Something that honestly, like, I think is worth the time and effort, and I would hope that all of you would too. It's called... Let me just get this going here quickly. Okay, here we go. It's called When You Really Gotta Piss, Just Go Before It's Too Late. It's definitely worth the time and effort. So I'm gonna go piss. I will be back by the time this song is over. Much love. Be right back.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Black Lives Matter, defund the police. I find it disgusting that the LAPD is slaughtering peaceful protesters on the street. Fuck you, Michael Moore. I refuse to call you cheap. The protest was peaceful, so the police showed up, throwing tear gas and shooting rubber bullets. Is this what you think of protecting and serving? Because I think it's bullshit.
Thank you, Juan Ramirez, followed by...
All right, amazing, amazing. All right, I'm back. I am here. I feel like I missed some shit here. Drax them Skloons? I don't know what any of those words mean. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Alright. Okay, let's get back into this goddamn video. We're making good time today. I'm genuinely proud. Fucking an hour and 20 minutes in and we're 10 minutes into a video. Like, that's... I did have to restart, but I was only like... That's just like the intro. Fucking... It'll be like an hour and a half. I'm doing real good. I'm fucking proud of us, okay? I'm so proud of this fucking community, okay?
I'm so proud of this community.
Video, Are Students Getting Worse?, we looked at how religious leaders, wealthy engineers, and school headmasters.
We're getting Terry's up in this chat. I don't know what's happening. Is this a show that I don't watch?
All worked
What
to
are these
instill
words?
this rigor and
What is
efficient
happening?
time.
Wise Beyond One, welcome. Welcome to the Talorks gang. Thank you for the follow. Great to see ya. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Time usage as necessary, especially for the supposedly unruly youth.
I'm pretty sure fucking Danny DeVito, like, did he like direct this or like produce this? Like, he had like a big influence in Matilda. I saw a thing when he was talking about Matilda and shit. I don't know exactly what he fucking did, but like, I don't know.
Pierre Bourdieu, that guy who wrote a bunch of stuff, once described Kabyle peasants in Algeria as proudly
Backpacks for everyone. Good job. Fucking, I don't understand what is happening to me. Okay, what is this? Tis this. This is what it's like to be a fucking Canadian. The uploader has not made this available in your country. I have a VPN, but like I don't want to turn it on midstream because it'll fuck my shit up. But a Canadian surfing the web. And that's why this stream is brought to you by Lorks VPN. Do you live in a country where you can't get the content the United States can? Get Lorks VPN.
dismissive of desires for constant productivity and efficiency. This is a quote from E.P. Thompson's Time, Discipline, and Industrial Capitalism. Pierre Bourdieu has explored more closely the attitudes towards time of the Kabyle peasant in Algeria in recent years. An attitude of submission and of nonchalant indifference to the passage of time which no one dreams of mastering, using up, or saving. Haste is seen as a lack of decorum combined with diabolical ambition.
Fucking like wanting to get shit done and like things like that, and like haste, like a lack of decorum and diabolical ambition. That is a fucking different way of fucking seeing it completely. You know, the whole like essentially what's the rush kind of vibe with it, kind of like what the fuck, you know? That's I like that. I think that's interesting. Also, Danny DeVito and his wife Rhea literally adopted the girl who plays Matilda when her parents got sick and one of them died. I can't remember fully. It was so sweet and lovely. Oh, that's great. Danny seems like a genuinely good dude. I was watching a thing with him and his fucking daughter. It was one of those like fucking YouTube channels that does all the things with the celebrities and asks them questions, things or whatever. And they seem genuinely like really, really nice, and they seem to care for each other. Obviously, our public fucking, you know, image is different than private. Yeah, you never know what's really going on, but like it looked like they were doing a show together, and like their whole like family was involved. And I don't know. I feel like when you're adults and stuff, if you didn't like your family and things weren't decent, you probably wouldn't do that together. But I don't know. Maybe they just wanted the money. I don't know. They just seemed like really good though, and nice, and like they were an enjoyable humans. And it's like, hey, I would hang out with y'all. Seemed like nice people, but you never fucking know.
The clock is sometimes known as the devil's mill. There are no precise meal times. The notion of an exact appointment is unknown. They agree only to meet at the next market. A popular song runs, "It is useless to pursue the world. No one will ever overtake it." That's kind of true though. Like, it's just true. And I think we often operate with this sense that we have to get in control of things, including the society around us and the people around us.
I think that my thing is like, I feel like as like an ADHD fucking motherfucker, like I feel like I'm so all over the place and so crazy, and like I'm barely in control of myself, that like Like I wouldn't consider myself like a controlling dude in any real way, but I feel like being able to like any things that I'm able to like do and like fucking feel like I'm in control of my own future is a nice feeling. Frankly, haven't fucking felt in a minute, but it is good to have that feeling. And I think that capitalism tries to rob that of us, to be completely honest. Because you just gotta, you don't do what, I guess you can, but like if you have like responsibilities and financial obligations and stuff, like you can't take the huge risks and shit unless you're risking other people too, you know? Like there's things that I definitely would love to do with my time, but you can't because fucking capitalism. Fucking, you have to like survive. I'm fucking on some fucking tangent that I don't know if it related to what he said, but I've forgotten it already.
But even just having full control of our own circumstances, all of these things are not possible. We can contribute, but we can't dominate really anything without things falling apart at a certain point. But that's the point of empire, is to dominate. And as we've seen throughout history, empires fall apart at a certain point. This domination of nature, instead of a healthy desire to work harmoniously with it, characterizes the European imperial projects of the past millennia. Giordano Nani writes that the belief that progress and civilization are correlated with the human capacity to transcend the limitations of nature is a mainstay of...
Is this the video that you're talking about? Comedy Central's gonna fuck me up.
Okay, I have no...
I'm nervy. I'm nervy McDervy of
Western mythology and cultural commentary stretching back for centuries. Ironically, a lot of the things that people will point at as these pillars of human achievement and civilization are works of art by people like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci that took many, many years of inefficient work to come up with. Because that's what it takes to come up with brilliant things. It's context, it's time. It is not just consistent, efficient use of energy, which is part of why art these days seems so dull, is because everything has to be on a timetable and has to be worked on in a way that is seen as good. In other words, we see time as something that...
And that's something like when it comes to like creativity and stuff like that, like as like an ADHD person, I do think that some form of like time constraint does help me in certain ways, that it's like if I know that I can get something done whenever the fuck I want, well then that means it's not getting done. I do think that some forms of time constraint do help me fucking get certain things done that I want to do, but I just like think, oh yeah, I want to do that, but like I got lots of time on that. I'm gonna focus on other things. But I think that like when it came to like my my video that I made, like my cult video, fucking the time constraint helped me so that I didn't, and it was a self-imposed time constraint. And it helped me because like I knew like if I don't have some sort of time constraint on it, like I'm not going to do it or finish it or anything like that. But I also like think like if I spent more time, maybe it would have been better. But at the same time, you can move on and get other things done and keep going on. But it's one of those things that if it's a time constraint that is reasonable and is helpful, I don't think that like as like an ADHD fucker who just like puts stuff off, I think that it can be helpful.
We have to dominate. We have to control it. And the Kabila...
I'm not saying that he's saying that it's never helpful.
We're right. That's impossible. And it's actually kind of crude. I like the way that they say a diabolical ambition. It's diabolical.
Yeah,
you're the devil for trying to control your time. That shit is stupid. The results of this way of thinking has been the devastation of our planet, the cruelty and destruction of life beyond imagination, and a human condition of constant anxiety and depression. Good job, Empire. So, let me ask a question. Now that we know all of this, are ADHDers really the time blind ones, or is it normal usage of time that requires people be blind to the ways that they are destroying themselves and their environment? More pressingly, is being neurodivergent a sign that there is something wrong with you naturally, or that in fact you're having an especially hard time, for whatever reason, stopping yourself from being natural.
Time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by...
Let's get sciencey. The primary lens through which we talk about neurodivergency, including ADHD, is a scientific one. Very real and difficult experiences of rejection sensitivity and...
Once again, I apologize for the fucking... And once again, when I say once again, I mean, I was thinking it in my head, but I didn't say it. So, I apologize for like loud yelling. I wasn't aware.
time blindness are seemingly validated by science, and now a vast majority of the content we see online about ADHD is stuff that utilizes said science. The only problem is that in a lot of cases, the science is not as simple as pop science wants you to think. Cue Dr. Russell Barkley. Oh boy, it's time to get controversial. Dr. Russell Barkley is commonly cited as the king of ADHD science, the person through which all of this stuff flows from.
My dude ripped a fucking huge joint in the parking lot before fucking taking this picture. My dude's fucking glossy as a motherfucker. Yo, what's up, dude? Fucking Russell, you wanna go fucking smoke a joint? You wanna fucking go take another hoot, bud? God damn, we're fucking here for it. Fucking, my dude's just like, God damn, I gotta take a picture here for my headshot. Where's the Visine?
He is the person who coined the term time blindness. As a matter of fact, in the viral lecture where he talks about this, he says that ADHD itself is time blind.
Talorx was the father of ADHD. Fucking goddamn, no, I'm the fucking unwanted child of ADHD.
ADHD.
I'm the unwanted degenerate stoner fucking, that they're like, oh goddamn, do we have to invite him to fucking Thanksgiving?
Is, to summarize it in a single phrase, time blindness. People with ADHD cannot deal with time.
Dad, you have ADHD.
And that includes looking back, to look ahead, to get ready for what's coming at you. So the individual with ADHD is kind of living in the now. And wherever the now goes, they are being pulled along by the nose. Doesn't matter what.
I'm the distant uncle of fucking ADHD at best. Distant uncle at best. Fucking unwanted fucking bastard child at worst. Shout out to my bastards.
What your plans were, what your goals were. The now is more compelling than the information you're holding in mind. And you will get pulled along by the now. You are time blind.
Fucking, I saw this meme a while ago, and it said, the term daddy is so over-sexualized, I'm gonna make my kid call me bruh. And I thought that was amazing.
Amazing!
It was a great fucking meme, and 10 out of 10, always recommend.
Because if we had to summarize in a single sentence, what is the purpose of the frontal lobe to humans? It is to organize your behavior across time in anticipation.
Yeah, fucking, my sister has a fucking kid, and it's like, fucking, it can call me bruh. Just call me bruh. Saw, dude. You can say that to me. I'm not great with kids. I just say, hey. He just looks at me. It's like, It's like 1.5.
Anticipation of what is coming at you. The future. ADHD, right, is at its heart a blindness to time. Or technically, to be exact, it is a nearsightedness to the future. Just as people who are nearsighted can only read things close at hand, people with ADHD can only deal with things near in time.
I don't necessarily agree. Fucking, I like to fucking, actually, I'm gonna let him go off for a minute here, because he talks about,
The further out the event lies, the less they are capable of dealing with it. And this is why everything is left to the last minute. Because they only deal with last minutes. That's all they perceive, that's all they deal with, that's all they organize to.
Fucking, no.
And so their life is a series of one crisis after another, all of which were avoidable because people prepared. And they didn't. They weren't ready on time, in time, over time, with what they needed at that time. Note the word time. Right? So ADHD is destroying the timing and timeliness of human behavior. That is a very important thing for parents to understand.
So,
fucking, oh, sorry, fucking, maybe it's later, maybe it's a different video this fucking dude was talking, or maybe he said it and I just fucking wasn't paying full enough attention. I should have been, shame on me. You're talking about like fucking like, you know, living in the moment, like they're like in the moment, they don't understand fucking time beyond just the short-sightedness and like can't really see or plan for beyond that. And I think that there is some truth in terms of like, you know, like things do tend to be one crisis after another of just shit like this, like, okay, now. But I think that fucking after like years of maybe that, like people like myself, at least I can only speak for myself when it comes to like ADHD and stuff like that, is that like, because I know that there's shit that's going to come in the future and things that I know that are like, oh shit, there's something beyond this short term wall. Fuck. I'm like super worried about that because I don't even know what it is, but fuck, there's something coming beyond this. And oh fuck, there's this thing. And oh yeah, I got to do this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. But then there's other things I don't even know about, like the fuck, which fucking I think is why like a lot of ADHD people, at least in my experience, or why I also have like anxiety, because there's just so many things that are coming in the future here that are like, oh fuck, and the things that are happening right now. But because you're so worried about that and always in the future, I'm always like in the future in my mind. Like I'm already like going, and I can never like live in the now because there's always like a thing that's go, okay, well this needs to be a thing and do the thing, and I'm going, and like that causes like anxiety. And then fucking like thinking back and reflecting and saying like, oh shit, like I always felt like there's like so much shit going on, but like what have I actually fucking done? And then like you're just like, oh fucking shit, like that's like depressing. And like I feel like there's that fucking that balance of always being in the future and worried about the future, not being able to live in the now, and fucking being sad about the things that we missed out on, and like not knowing what's going on in the past. Fucking has that depression's like that trifecta of like the ADHD experience, you know, at least mine.
Of human behavior. That is a very important thing for parents to understand.
So the first thing I want you to examine about what Dr. Barkley is saying there, aside from is the
Yeah, and also get ADHD glasses. That works too. Fucking yeah. I'm gonna order a pair of $500 ADHD glasses. I'm gonna wear them for the first time on fucking stream. I'm gonna put them on and I'll just be neurotypical. My legs will just stop shaking and like my calves will just stop flexing and I'll just like stop just stimming and just fucking just, oh why yes. Let me go through each individual thing in the way that everyone would expect it to be and in an orderly fashion and that makes sense to the typical person, because I am now not an ADHD fucker. That's what would happen when I wore the glasses, because then I'd be neurotypical. I don't know how they act. I don't know how to do it. But like honestly, like I'm just a big fan of like fucking reflecting. You know, you're fucking dealing with fucking like a neurotypical person. You're just like masking that shit. I'm just gonna do what you fucking do, okay? What you do, I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna try to fucking keep it under wraps for the best possible. And then when you go in, I'm gonna go do my own shit, and we're just gonna fucking try to keep separate. Leave me on my own. I'll do my shit. I'll work. Just let me be. Thank you. Oh goddamn. Do the backs of your kneecaps get moist? God damn it! What the fuck are you? I'm so happy that like my fucking headphone died at that fucking moment, so that I don't have to like fucking hear myself repeat the words I just said. Oh dear Lord, have fucking mercy. You know, I try to put on a good show for you guys, and I know today I'm a little fucking foggy, and I was up super late last night. I was at a Christmas party, and I'm not really as on point today as, you know, I normally am. Not that I'm normally on point, but I hope you get what I mean. And I come in here just trying to bare my soul and that just drops the M word subtly in a way to make me say it that I didn't even realize what I was saying until it was too late. Awful. Disgraceful. Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Goddamn. Goddamn. Fucking, like, reoccurring law is the worst. I want those glasses, though. Fucking ADHD fucking, ADHD fucking glasses. Let's go. Are ADHD glasses actually a fucking thing? And I just don't understand it. I got so excited I clapped and my hand hurts. There you go. I think I smacked myself with my wedding ring. Hey, you know, things happen and I'm sorry and I hope that you recover quickly. But you know, fuck around and find out, you know. Sometimes, you be tricking people and turns out that you're the one getting tricked the whole time. That you were the mark. That's how it goes. I wish I was Canadian. I'd go get that free healthcare. Absolutely. Fucking go on into the hospital and fucking tell them, hey, I clapped and like I fucked up my finger with my ring a little bit here and I don't know, I just want to get checked out. They're like, okay, wonderful, take a seat. We sitting there for fucking 14 hours. Sitting there for 14 hours. It's like, all right, we have checked the reservation and there are about 37 ahead of you, it looks like here. Yeah, I'm going to say another couple hours here. Just hang tight. We'll get to you. God damn it. It's going to be free, though. It's just going to be free as fuck. But yeah, no, Canada's fucking free healthcare system is it's good that it's fucking free and it's great. And that's wonderful. We need to keep pushing for it to be better because it could and should be improved. It's underfunded and overworked and needs to be funded better. But it is great. It's better than the US in that sense. But if you like fucking break something or something, you're not just going to sit there with a broken dangling arm for hours and shit, obviously, you know? You go in there for some fucking shit like I was clapping and hurt my fingy. You just want the doctor to kiss your ow, you fucking, like, you're going to be there for a minute. You're going to be there for a minute. I clap too hard. I want to kiss owie. All right, ma'am. I'll go take a seat. Got some coloring books in the corner. I have nothing left to lose. All right. Fucking Boy Meets Mini, welcome.
Amazing.
Overtakes chat at the first corner with the critical racing theory. Ayo! Absolutely. Leaving him in the fucking dust, dog. Absolutely. Let's go. Shout out. Boy Meets Mini. Hope you're doing well, comrade. Great to see you.
The way it's so similar with what colonizers have said about peoples they colonize for centuries. So here's an example.
If you want to opt out when someone calls the ambulance for you, they have a form to sign so they won't be responsible if something happens to you. What? Better than the US is a low bar. That's very true. Fucking, yeah. That is fucking, yeah, that is a very low bar. That is very, very true. But, like, so what? Like, it's like the fucking, like a do not resuscitate, but it's like a do not call ambulance form. We're like, no, I told that bastard to leave me dying here. I told that fucker not to call the ambulance. That's $700. Oh, fucking, the States actually is like 13,000. It's like fucking something gnarly. Welcome, CC Fly. Great to see ya. Christian nationalism, ADHD, and capitalism. How did you come up with such a diverse topic headline? Great question. First of all, the ADHD probably helped. Okay, and I think that like it's a little sporadic, a little chaotic, a little all over the place. But I have 2 videos to watch, one on Christian nationalism and one on ADHD and capitalism. So I put them both in there. And we're just gonna hang around a little bit, you know. We're just gonna hang out. If we get through all of it, only the good Lord knows. And if we don't get through one of them, we'll fucking kick it down the road into another stream, and it will come back. So, yeah, we're just getting there, dude. We're just really going for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fucking live under the false illusion that this fucking stream isn't gonna cover multiple fucking things. Might as well toss it all out at once. ADHD capitalism sounds like a gambling addiction.
Amazing!
God damn. Yo. Fucking. I can see fucking ADHD people being more prone to gambling in certain ways, maybe. There is like a fucking thrill and like super like stimulating and shit, but like, I don't know. I hate fucking losing money. Like, I think I'm just prone to fucking. I'm just like a very addictive personality. Maybe it's just addiction in general. ADHD and like addiction. Like, I'm sure there's correlations there that are thick, you know? Welcome, Rob MQ.
This is a certified hood classic.
You know, self-medicating, trying to get your fucking shit in balance, you know? Anything you can do to fucking make your brain go normal. Finger quotes, you know? Anything you can do to feel normal. Anything you can do to feel like, you know, some shit's going on. I don't know if it's the ADHD or the fucking ADHD of it, but fucking overall, anything you can do to try to make your brain and self feel normal or more like others. I have no love for gambling. A charity casino with fake money is my limit. Fucking yeah, like I'm the type of dude, like, I'm pretty good when it comes to gambling. I think only because it's like I'm losing money, and like that scares me, and that makes me sad, and I don't want that. But like, I'll go to the fucking Nino if there's like some shit going on with like a thing, like something going on, like it's rare, and I'll take out $100, and I'll lose 60, and then I will get scared and I will stop. But I'll play roulette is generally what I'll play. Or I'll get up. I'll fucking take out $100. I'll put like $40 in, fucking on like the table. You know, fucking if I'm going low, maybe I'll toss another 20, maybe not. If I'm fucking winning and shit, like if I'm up like double on like my $40, if I'm up $40, like I'm pretty good on that. Like I might chill. I might just stop. But I'm not really a big slot guy. Slots where you can get like the big fucking crazy wins, but at the same time, like it's also the most scammy. All right, we got 50-50 napping. We got 3 people napping, 3 people not napping, 1 person besides myself. I would fall into this category. I wish but can't, and 1 said other. So, but we talked about this on like last stream, was fucking like casinos and like gambling streams and shit. And I think that's super fucked up and bad. But fucking Baby Gravy and I did do a predict it stream. There's this website where you can like bet on politics. And fucking Baby Gravy put it on like $20 and like bet. We like between like on that stream, like I think there's like a total of like $8 bet, and it was like bet on like fucking Trump not winning, some shit like that. There are like a couple fucking like silly bets, but yeah, that's the type of thing that's like, you know, weird. I think if the spinning top keeps going, how do we know if I'm napping? Oh, yes, you gotta spin. For as much as I have an affinity for, like, probably literally every other vice, gambling has always just stressed me out and made me mad. At the best, it's boring. I don't get it. I love watching, like, I genuinely love watching, like card counting shit. Like there's good YouTube videos and or channels and shit where like they go in and they do like card counting and they show their wins and losses and like do like record them like getting like fucking kicked out, and like honestly half the videos are them losing money, you know? And like I talked about this the other day. Games of skill and chance are very different. But also still is gambling, okay? Still very, very much gambling. And even in games of skill like poker and blackjack, like the house always has an advantage. Like you're not gonna win. You're gonna lose more than you're gonna win unless you know how to do it. But the casino knows exactly what you're doing and they will kick you out before you start winning. You know what I mean? Like you got to know what you're doing to not get kicked out. Like it's not a thing. Like don't gamble. Like gambling's bad. Like stop. Where's October? I'm not sure. Fucking gambling is boring to me. Yeah, fucking boring. I don't know if like boring is the right term. Like for me personally, I think gambling is fucking just like it's scary and it makes me sad to think I'm losing money. You know. But yeah, if I'm gonna play fucking if I'm going to the casino, I'm going to play roulette. That's the game that I like to play. And I like to put my money on the middle third. That's pretty much my thing. Maybe I'll put like a dollar on a couple random ones and just like finger cross. But like, and like if I ever gamble, it is very rare and like very low stakes. Very low stakes. The lowest low. And if it even has like a mid-low fucking min bet, like I'm just gonna watch. No thank you. The first time I saw rows after rows of retired people pulling into slot machines through the lanyards, they had member points cards. Like, oh shit, they're plugging old people. They're plugging in old people a minute. Yeah, fucking yo, like one of the things that was like so crazy to me was I used to work in a bar as a bartender, and it had VLTs, and motherfuckers would be there for hours and hours and hours. And they would go to the fucking, they'd be like, oh, going to the bank, and they would go to the ATM multiple times. And I know they weren't taking $20 out. Fucking my ass, if I ever put $20 into a VLT, like I'm doing like the smallest bet, and I lost $20 in like 4 minutes. Like smallest bet, I'm done in like 4 minutes. How much money do these motherfuckers need to be losing to be there for hours? Like at a bar, just, oh my god, dude. Like it is really fucking, like it is really shocking. And with a lot of these fucking like, yeah, big oofs, Boy Meets Mini, like huge, but yeah, now with like online gambling and shit, and with like fucking Kick and all these fucking things, like it's genuinely really sad. Like, cause I know a lot of these like online streamers and shit are making a lot of money, fucking selling this shit to their fucking people. Like I know XQC and shit, like I'm sure they're doing some shit to fuck with the shit so that he wins more and that, or whatever, and they're paying him to play, and like a lot of it's like not even his money and shit, but there's fucking, he's got a serious gambling addiction. But you see people like fucking, like one that I saw the other day, was like Andy Milonakis fucking was on Twitter, fucking posted that he was live on Kick. I'm like, wait, what? Fucking what is this? I go to fucking his shit, and my dude's losing like thousands of dollars on these fucking goddamn gambling games. And I'm like, dude, I don't know fucking how much money Andy Milonakis has nowadays, but like, goddamn, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't the old school Andy Milonakis show times. Like, how much money do you genuinely have to be fucking spending thousands of dollars? And he's talking about how he's down, like, oh, thousands of dollars. Like, he's not winning. But fucking, oh shit, downtime. They all want to be train wrecks, literal train wrecks. Absolutely. They want to be like train wrecks, and that's all they become, a fucking actual train wreck. And even Trainwrecks is a goddamn train wreck. Like, goddamn, may the Lord have mercy on his soul, fucking, or not. That's up to him.
Eagle double G.
It's time. Activate. Heat gun. Attack.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah.
Phaser set to dab, baby.
Baby, you got to get up. Cuz homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life,
I love this fucking.
we living it up.
This thing is so fucking
we
sick.
dancing in the party for show. Slip
I gotta take some sick fucking promo pictures of
looking at me
this.
strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swank in my hair. Trick, quick talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you be relieving your stress. Da 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 da, it's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Da 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 da, you know I'm mobbing with the D.O.E. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da 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 da, it's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Amazing.
Hold up.
My shit didn't change. My scene didn't change. I pushed the thing. And it didn't change.
Swirl.
There you go. Here's Snoop.
Yes.
Yo,
Amazing.
Yeah. I almost always, like, before I start stream, like, if I'm doing shit on my computer, what I normally do, like, is I fucking fully shut my shit down. And then I restart my computer. And then I have a button that I push on my stream deck. And what it does is it, like, opens all my programs in, like, the appropriate order and puts them everywhere they need to be and sets them to where they need to be set. So when I start stream, I don't have issues. Because if I don't do that, I have issues like what I'm having today, where shit just, like, isn't connecting and functioning right. And it's just like, oh, well, because you opened this program before this program, it already did its check for the program it needed and it couldn't find it. You needed to run this one first so that it could check and see that it was there and then use that plugin. And like, fuck off. Fuck off. Dear Lord. So, yeah. And I didn't do that today. And I'm seeing the effects of it. My shit's fucking up. It's fucking up. The sound goddamn talk to text. Wait, what? Dude, I saw Trainwrecks debate Hassan one time. And I never wanted to be that. The IQ was too lacking. And by lacking, I mean, like, there had only been a single digit. Sound goddamn talk to text. Fucking Trainwrecks debated Hassan on what? Opens the gates to hell. Honestly, we need to be in fucking hell. Welcome to capitalist hell. We're here. We're all here. But fucking goddamn. Yeah, I know Hassanabi, but like, what did he debate? What did they debate on? Did Hassan just call him a piece of shit for gambling streams or sounds like a computer's being a total fascist? Absolutely. Fascist computer, but it shouldn't be. Like, fucking, I got my fucking anarcho-communist fucking decal on it. I'll show you the radicalization station because I love it and it looks really cool. Let's go. Sorry for all the lights reflecting off it hard, but yeah, look at that. That's a sick pooter. Ooh, wow. It makes it look like cable management's bad, but it's just all comes through here. So, look, here's the under the desk view. But yeah, look at that. The radicalization station. Ooh, wow. Wow. Fucking, yeah. I made I made the fucking emblem out of window cling on my Cricut. Like I made it pretty much just like how I make these, right? Like I make all my shirts and all the shit that I wear on stream, except for this. I didn't make this. But it's like this, but instead of like heat press vinyl, I did window cling, and I put it on the inside of my computer glass, so that it's fucking I can't scrape it off from the outside. And yeah, I made one for my dad too. I built a computer for my dad too, and I fucking made he loves like Dodge, and I made like a Dodge Demon. Oh, like this. Fucking this fucking emblem on his. He gave me that a while ago, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I fucking put it there. Fucking, and I have my Bioman mask here to counteract the demonic powers of this, so don't worry. Don't worry. But yeah, once, and like I was saying, like, I can scratch this and it doesn't come up because it's on the inside. Pretty cool. Okay, enough. Enough! Okay. Get that shit out of here. Dog, we're never gonna... We're actually doing okay. I was doing way better before, and then I fucked shit up. But I'm trying to say him making any money at all equals capitalism, and that he's a hypocrite because he literally just doesn't understand how anything functions. Oh, fucking anybody who says making money under capitalism and you can't call yourself a socialist because you make money under capitalism, I think is fucking silly. That's just somebody who just doesn't understand. Doesn't understand at all. Yeah, the cable management is messed up. JP would tell you to clean up your cable management. Yo, my cable management. Yo, so here. Let me show you my cable management, okay? All right, we're going off topic. I don't care. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Okay?
Fucking thing sucks!
Yo, like, I have so many cables. Like, I have like a million things. So all my shit. Fuck. You can't even see this camera. I can't even see. We're going off on a quick tangent. Okay? I have like so many fucking. This is all under my desk. Like, I have so many power bars under here. And then I have a bunch of cables running down there, and it's all hidden under there. But like, for having like 50 fucking 100 things, pretty clean. These here are my headphones, and this here goes out to my microphone. And this wire has to run up to this here. But there's like fucking 12 fucking cords just fucking there. This fucking camera alone has 2 fucking cords. Look at this, it all runs into here. I wish more of this shit could be wireless, to be honest. It could be awesome. It all runs back here. And notice I didn't paint this whole part white. Yeah. I challenge a motherfucker to do, well, I know people could do a better job, but the amount of cables that are in there, like, goddamn, like, there's 3 stream decks just right here. Like, that's 3 cables there. I got a mouse and a keyboard that are wired. There's 5 cables just for these. Too many. And the microphone. And the speakers. Too many cables. Too many. Fucking not bad. Not bad. Could do better. And that was an impromptu cable check. Impromptu cable check. Don't eat those power bars.
Amazing!
I'll try not to. The cables are nowhere near as bad as they could be. They're pretty decent. They're pretty decent. Have a great night, Wildcat. Sorry I didn't get through the video. But fucking have a good one. Thanks for being here. Be well. My room looks similar, but in those spaces with all the lights, there's also lizard tanks and one tiny frog tank. Ooh. Too many cooks. Calorix is destroying the environment by himself. The amount of fucking power and energy that this fucking stream fucking takes is single-handedly causing global warming. It's true. It's true. And this is the tool that'll help me do it. The blowtorch. I fucking love this thing. This thing's so cool. Okay, enough. But I got fucking like lots of fucking shit going on to fucking do the fucking shit. Do the shit. Okay, let's go.
Example.
Probably too many things.
This is an English Wesleyan missionary talking about how exasperated he was by the way Africans viewed time while he was touring the continent with them, or touring Cape Town anyway, in the 1800s. The mode of traveling involved great loss of time, and often the preliminaries connected with trekking nearly cost me the surrender of my patience, and temper too. It was provoking, when we were about to inspan the oxen, to see one man sit down composedly to mend his veldschoen, shoe, another rectifying a rein, while a third would be tying up something, and a fourth rolling up his scanty bedding. Hours were often wasted in this manner. It was very trying for one just from England, where everything was orderly. Just such were the natives of that country then, and just such were the impressions of a man who had lately opened his eyes upon Africa. That's the best accent you're getting today. It's not just a matter of ignorant colonizers unable to understand cultural differences. Colonizers were constructing a narrative of what is good time and what is bad time.
Oh shit, I just realized, yo, we are 8 followers away from fucking 1,300. Shit, that's sick. Okay, I'm gonna update my fucking my follower goal here, fucking, cause I just fucking noticed that. That's fucking sick. Let's fucking go.
With the former being in the orderliness of clock time in Europe and its organization of laborers, and the latter being the state of indigenous peoples.
We'll do a fucking, sorry, we'll go back here because I don't want to talk over this. But we will do like some form of like fucking a celebration thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a mod day or something. Maybe we'll do a fucking mod thing or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a community day.
Is good.
Maybe we'll like
time.
play like games or do a thing and like there'll be like a prize or something. Well, give me your ideas in Discord for what you want and we'll fucking make it happen. I know fucking 1,300 is like a fucking like a weird number and it's not 1,500, but fucking we're getting closer and it's been a minute. Fucking we're gonna do a fucking community day thing of some sort. Let me know what would be fun for you and we could do a prize of some sort. I'll think of a way to make it like a fun, cool prize thing.
And cultural differences, colonizers were constructing a narrative of what is good time and what is bad time, with the former being in the orderliness of clock time in Europe and its organization of laborers, and the latter being the state of indigenous peoples, who not only had their own ways of living, but were resistant to becoming that lower class organized by these constructs of time. Brain scientists of the 1800s, the Dr. Barclays of their time, you might say, utilized the same type of scientific backing to purport racist myths about the inadequacy of indigenous peoples and their sense of time. A one Philemon Sauhier was Melbourne's leading professor of phrenology, which we examined in a previous video as being the leading neuroscience for several decades in the Western world and the foundation from which we know today about the frontal lobe and other parts of the brain. And even without giving any real evidence that he actually did examine.
What about hammer time? Hammer time? Is that where I get drunk on stream? Let's get fucking hammered on stream. For a moment there was like, hey yo, I want to do a fucking get drunk on stream. But then that fucking, my excitement to do that died real hard, real fast, real quick. Yeah, it died real hard.
examine the heads of Aboriginal peoples, whatever that would have done. He described them as, wait, what's an Australian accent? Extremely superstitious for and tenacious to old traditions and habits, rather deceitful, suspicious, slippery in time service, or dissemblers. A sense for time was key in these assertions. As Giordano Nani writes, a closer look at Sohir's report reveals that time, defined as the sense of duration and the relative distance of time, was one of the key measures of intellect which phrenology was able to appraise.
God damn, dude. Fucking these dudes who are like the fucking super scientific. I'm doing this in finger quotes. I'm going to make it more obvious here. Super fucking scientific fucking brain science men at the time. The phrenologists fucking pieces of shit. God damn. Sense of duration and relative and fucking sense of time fucking was like, you big brain. God damn. That's fucking hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious. It's awful and was used for horrible things. Like, but like, goddamn, it's so goddamn stupid. Fucking, what a fucking white person fucking thing to do. That's some white people shit, okay? So goddamn, like, this was white people shit of all time.
According to Sohir's measurements, the
Absolutely. Phrenologists should just use their fucking heads to figure out this isn't gonna work. Absolutely. Fucking, their big heads, their big brains.
Aborigine scored a 3 out of 7 points for the faculty of time, meaning that their sense of time was classed as moderate, rather below mediocrity, active in only a subordinate degree, and having only a limited influence over the mind and character.
Like, what does that fucking mean, dog? That, like, yo, like, Buddy went to class with a few different people of different fucking groups and, like, fucking tracked how frequently they were late. Like, what the fuck? Oh, so bad, so dumb, so awful. God damn.
Sohir's report demonstrates how Western science itself lent spurious credence for a while to what would long remain a common stereotype in the colonial imagination, that the accurate perception of time was an innate handicap for Aboriginal people. But surely, you might ask, this isn't the same thing. People are way better at science now. I mean, we're definitely not going to look back in time the same way we do to that time and say that what we think now is
Fucking, remember, unless it's cop phrenology, which measures how thumb your head is and how that equals how much of a cop you're likely to be. Fucking, unless you're a cop and the more you have a fucking thumb shaped head, the more you are likely to be a cop. Is that what you're saying?
wrong about the brain. That's surely not how science has always worked. Surely the things Dr. Barkley's saying, at least, are totally rooted in accurate scientific practice, right?
Critical ADHD theory, let's go.
For this video, I spoke to Jesse Meadows, who through their blog...
Yo, we should fucking all sign up for fucking some critical ADHD classes. Fucking, I'll probably sign up for them and forget that I did that. Some of my biggest fears are that like I had like really important messages and important things and important like accounts and like stuff like that from like different jobs and shit that I was supposed to do and I forgot to do, and now there's just like bad things happening. Like, god damn, dude. There's so many things I've forgotten, and I was like, that shit makes me fucking anxious as fuck. Like, oh shit, I was supposed to do this, and I never did it. It's just like fucking like, oh no, did I forget to pay a parking ticket that I got when I was in fucking Manitoba back in 2014, and now I'm like a fucking felon there or some shit. As a felon, it'd be everywhere.
Sluggish on Substack is bringing forth these really awesome revolutionary analyses of pop neuroscience. Jesse is not so convinced by the proclamations of a one Dr. Barkley and others like him.
He was almost like lecturing about how terrible we are, and how he said ADHD is destroying the timing and timeliness of human behavior. And I was like,
fuck yeah, good. Fuck yourself, time nature of fucking timers. You fucking Yo, I fucking constantly try to like fucking when it comes to like work and shit, try to like make it so that like it's kind of unclear exactly like fucking what time. Fucking, I gotta make sure to fucking like check my shit. Fucking, I don't think anybody's fucking watching from like my shit. I don't know how they know, but fucking like it's like when did I go for lunch? Like, was it here? Was it then? I don't know. It's quite unclear. Fucking, so that like if I need an extra 5 minutes or so, fucking, I can just take it. I don't think they would get real mad at me or anything, but unfortunately, Manitoba is a real place. Yes, unfortunately, Manitoba is a real place. Unfortunately, Winnipeg is a real place. Where's fucking Squire's not here, but fucking, I just want the quick, yeah, here. Fucking Squire has this as like a sound thing on his fucking, on his shit, and when I first heard it, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, fucking.
You kids can't keep your heads to yourself. I'm gonna turn this car around, and there'll be no Cape Canaveral for anybody. That's it. Back to Winnipeg.
Fucking, that's fucking goddamn Winnipegians right there. And honestly, fucking having to go back to Winnipeg is like a fate worse than death, okay? Murder Peg is not the place you want to be fucking sent to, okay? You don't want to go there. Is it as bad as I make it sound? No. But I make it sound like that because I live in Saskatchewan, and it makes me feel better to know there's a place worse than here. It's the only place worse than here. But there is a place, and it's called Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's called Manitoba. Have you heard of it? It's real, and it's worse than here. Fucking our provincial fucking motto is Saskatchewan. At least we're not Manitoba. You know?
Which humans are you talking about? Like, that's a very, like, American businessman thing to say. That, like, human behavior on a whole is, like, about timeliness and, like, punctuality. I don't know.
Shout out to my comrades from Manitoba. If there's Manitobians in fucking chat, what's up, dude? I'm sure you guys talk shit about Saskatchewan, and I would genuinely love to hear it. I'd love to hear what y'all say about fucking shit Saskatchewan. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, we talk shit about Alberta, shit Saskatchewan. We don't even have to do a quip with Manitoba. It's just Manitoba. You know what I mean? You know, just you don't have to make it like Manitoba, because they're so fucking min, dude. It's like, no, it's just Manitoba.
Oh, it's like totally ahistorical. It doesn't like take into account how like different cultures understand time.
Okay, so let's get into the actual science. In a 2-part podcast series on their Substack, Jess analyzed the various neuroscientific studies supposedly backing the claim that ADHDers are inherently time blind. The results were highly inconclusive.
In a 2001 paper, Barkley and friends summarized the existing literature like this, quote, "A number of studies have found deficits in time production and reproduction in ADHD children and adults, while most have found no deficits in time estimation. Others, however, failed to replicate these studies. Studies of adults with ADHD have likewise noted impaired time reproduction, but not estimation." They conclude the paper by saying, quote, "Greater errors on reproduction than on estimation tasks across studies may result from the time reproduction task being more taxing of attention allocation and working memory, as noted earlier. But this disparity in the results of the two paradigms may also suggest that the perception of time durations is not actually impaired in ADHD, given that they can successfully estimate durations." This paper doesn't say ADHDers are time blind at all. It actually says the opposite. ADHDers can successfully estimate durations. This doesn't support the popular notion of time blindness, at least in the way people are using it online. But that's just one study, and it's from 2001. So I dug a little bit more.
So, like, if you ask me, like, how long something would take, I could probably give you a rough estimate of time. But what I cannot estimate, just in my own personal experience, is the other tangent things that are going to or possibly could happen as well that add so much more time. Like, for instance, like, I'll say to, like, my girl be working on something, like, she's a teacher, so she's always working on something. and I'll say, hey, okay, I'm just gonna go downstairs quick and go do something quick. I'll come downstairs fucking to like take a dab and like just like make sure that like my shit's like fucking like downloading or something. I don't know. Fucking, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, well then I'm just gonna fucking do this here and then do that. And then I'll fucking add like fucking like a bunch of other shit. I said I'd be gone for like 2 minutes, and like if I did the things I was supposed to do, yeah, that's correct. It would have taken 2 minutes. But I did that and so many other fucking things, you know? You take a dab in the classroom? No, but when I was in high school, I did smoke a cigar in a classroom one time when we had a substitute teacher. And I feel horrible for the fucking things we did to input substitute teachers through. I was a piece of shit in high school, in like school. Like, in terms of just like, not a piece of shit. Like, I wasn't a bad person. I was just a fucking shit disturber who was just like, the education way shit was set up. Like, I wasn't really like, you know, a little bit of a fucking shit disturber. That's all.
I found a meta-analysis from 2020 that starts by saying, quote, given the current state of literature, the quality of time perception deficits in individuals with ADHD remains unclear. So, doesn't seem like they've exactly figured it out in the last 20 years. There appears to be a heated debate going on about time intervals because some studies look at short windows on the scale of milliseconds and others look at longer windows like 5, 10, or 12 seconds. This study says that some researchers have found intact time perception for all kinds of intervals, while others found the opposite. And researchers debate what this means because different time intervals involve different brain processes.
This series is fascinating, and I highly recommend everybody go subscribe to their Substack and listen to it. They get into the veracity of a lot of different pop science claims about the brain from people like Dr. Barkley, but also just content creators and others. And it's
yeah, fucking like that's interesting. Like that's why like Corey Campbell and shit. Like shout out Corey Campbell. Fucking Corey Campbell's a fucking real one, and Corey Campbell fucking does like real great shit. Actual science man who does science things and goes through studies and goes through and discusses and helps interpret the fucking like scientific literature on shit, and it was really great. Fucking good shit.
It's really valuable as a resource to just understanding how we think about the brain in society and how catered toward oppression that it actually is. It gets into a lot more about these sort of ideas that get claimed as being backed by science. Dopamine is another thing that Jesse dove into, and examining how much of it is actually far more exaggerated in pop science than it is in the actual scientific literature. Jess is not just a person who wants to talk about this. They have been through the system. They have been through the diagnosis process. They have had all these different run-ins with the stigma of neurodivergency and struggled with all the things that people talk about, that people talked about in the community post. And that's what drives them to be so curious and so critical, not only of teenagers on TikTok, but of scientists who talk about these things and pop science figureheads as well who write profitable books about this stuff.
But I also want to like caveat that I'm not a scientist.
And that's why like I think that it's really important when you're learning about stuff. Like when I'm reading books and stuff that are about like the Bible and things like that, I try to find authors that are scholars in the field in which they're writing. And luckily, at least in that field, there are some like they write some books more for like a popular audience or like a more public audience and like less scholarly words and stuff like that, as opposed to just like some dude who likes that shit writing a book. Like if I wrote a book about it, and just go to the people saying it as opposed to the interpretations. It's more work, but at the same time, at least you're getting like the fucking professionals and the scholars and those who studies its opinion. Welcome, Coldfire. Great to see you.
Amazing.
Roommate decided that his move was going to be 1 day and then 2, and then later showing up with the police for a dresser. With the police? God damn, dude. Is he gone now? Holy shit.
Yes, and I also like cannot do math. So like all of my critiques come from like a humanities, like philosophical kind of perspective. I'm not claiming to like know everything about like genetics.
Do you like the term time blindness?
No. No, I actually hate it. It like really bothers me. Like I understand it. Like I get what people are saying and I have the same experiences. I know how frustrating it is. I almost got held back in high school because I was like had so many tardies. It's been like a struggle my whole life. I've always been like chronically late to everything, and like when people talk about like
my school like didn't really like I never really got reported for skipping class and shit. Like I think my teachers didn't give a fuck. Honestly, I think my parents, my teachers were just stoked I wasn't there, you know? Welcome, Johnny Blaze. Great to see you.
Amazing.
Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Like they didn't call my parents, they didn't do anything, you know what I mean? Like I was there occasionally and shit, but I skipped quite a bit. And I never had any fucking issues. I'm sure that they genuinely like living with a fucking like teacher and shit. Like I'm sure they fucking like went home and were like fucking like, oh goddamn, probably made their day so much better. They didn't have to deal with me. We believe so. He told us the police that the dresser was all he wanted and that he was giving the keys up after that. Also tried to claim existing DMG on his truck on us. What's a DMG? What's popping here? We're just finishing up a video on ADHD and capitalism and time blindness and just ADHD and just fucking all this shit.
sitting and just like staring into space for an hour and being like, what the fuck did I just do? Like that happens to me. Like I'm into space, like chronically late to everything. And like when people talk about like sitting and just like staring into space for an hour and being like, what the fuck did I just do? Like that happens to me like almost every day.
My fucking staring into space and wondering what the fuck did I just do is more fucking like that, but it's not just staring into space. It's more just like, okay, like fucking like looking around and feeling like there's something that I should be doing and just like wandering around and just being like, okay, wait, what the fuck? Where's the fucking thing? You know, walking around my island, just staring into fucking space. Like, okay, like there must be something I need to do. Yes, there is. There's an overwhelming amount of things that I can do. But if I do that, that's going to take this amount of time. And then this amount of time, then I'm going to go down this path. And then if I do that, then I have to do this first. And then, oh, fuck. Okay, here we go. So fucking, oh, goddamn. Okay. Well, we'll just go fucking downstairs and fucking go to the fucking, my room here that I stream in. And we'll get some work done. And I go fucking stare here. I'm like, okay, what am I going to work on? Fucking, oh, shit, goddamn. And then I stare here for like 30 minutes and go back upstairs. Check on my fucking girl, make sure she's happy. And then fucking, if there's anything that we need to do, you know, everything's all good, I can go back downstairs for a bit, work on some shit. Cool, awesome. Are you sure? Walk around the island for a bit, come back downstairs. Oh, fuck, what was I working on? God damn it, dude. Let me just go into come and chat. Then I go into come and chat and I talk to homies for like an hour and a half fucking. And then it's like, oh shit, I should have only been down here for 20 minutes. Yo, I gotta go. And that's my life.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Goddamn. Welcome, Arberlin. Welcome. Great to see you.
Amazing.
It's wild.
So like I understand the experience. And so yeah, that is really real. But I think like calling it time blindness really like glosses over the politics of time and like the ways that time is cultural. A lot of stuff is paywalled and like the public can't access it and it costs like $40.
That is so fucked and so disgusting and so fucking awful, dude.
Disgusting!
For real. Like, it's honestly goddamn fucking disheartening, dude. Because, like, I want to fucking do, like, fucking these, like, videos, and I want to get some shit that's, like, fucking, like, well fucking cited and those types of things. And I find studies and stuff like that, even like Google Scholar and stuff, and I find these things. Or I'll find, like, some shit in, like, a book that, like, cites the shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. I want to check the thing that it cites. And I have to fucking pay for that shit. I don't have a university login. I don't have any of those fucking things. I don't have money for your shit. God damn it. I just want to read your goddamn paper. Why do I have to pay money? Holy fuck. I don't want to join Scribed or the fucking whatever the fuck other ones there are. Fucking my tags are confusing. Fucking, hey, that's fair. I am an ex-fucking Christian fucking young earth creationist. Back when I grew up, I am now a atheist. I like talking about cults, destructive high control groups, Christianity, mainly Christianity, I do fucking love talking about fucking Christianity and Bible, and always gotta stay strapped, baby. Fucking stay strapped. No, I don't believe in God. I am an agnostic atheist in the sense that I do not believe in a God. Um, I think that fucking. All right, here, let's fucking say this here quick. Let me play some music in the background for a second. So fucking. When it comes to do you believe in a God, yes or no? My answer is no. When it comes, so I'm an atheist. When it comes to the answer, do you know there is a God, yes or no? I say no. Do you know that there is no God? Sorry, I say no. I don't know there is no God, but I have yet to see the evidence for it. In fact, I have seen evidence counter to it. So what I've seen has made me unable to believe any longer. But I do not know. I don't know if you can know. But I would be happy to change my mind back if given fucking counter evidence that is sufficient to God. And that's what we do and talk about a lot about religion and stuff like that. So why though? There must be a designer, right? No, there mustn't be a designer. Why does there need to be a designer? What implies that there must be a designer? What would imply that?
$40 to like, access a scientific study, and also part of that like gatekeeping, like the medical gatekeeping of like knowledge. But yeah, every time you actually like read an entire study, there's always all these like, they tell you about the limitations, they tell you about like how.
Do you believe in evolution, Johnny Blaze?
Like they contextualize it in like the rest of the literature. And so it's usually like, we don't know, this is complicated, these are contradictory, this is inconclusive, because that's just like how science works. It's a super long process of like trying and questioning, and like I think people don't often think of it that way, and I think like the science, the capital S, is like an infallible authority. So like I think it's also anti-scientific not to ask questions about science, like
You have a universe, humans, atoms, etc. Everything is perfect. You think that's all random? I wouldn't say everything is perfect, and I wouldn't say that everything is random. But things not necessarily being fucking, so like when it comes to like the constants and how like, wow, everything's perfect to ensure life. Yes, to ensure life the way it is. And if things weren't that way, we wouldn't have life the way it is, but we may have it in a different way. So everything is right, just according till now, but they could be different, and they could be just as good. It could be better. So, no, yeah. And I don't think things are necessarily random. I think that certain things have a certain way of acting, and when those things act, they act upon other things with those forces, and then those forces act in ways that continue to do what they do and grow and change and adapt and do that. It's not random. It's not necessarily that somebody says you have to do this, but like if I put a fucking lion in with a whole bunch of fucking chickens, like it's gonna probably eat those, like, if they're like in that area. Like it's not random. Things just, they do what they do, and then it might be random in the order in which it happens. Maybe one gets away, maybe a few get away, maybe it's fucking not that hungry and it fucking waits for a bit and fucking goes at them later. Maybe you found the one that doesn't fucking like chickens. I don't know, but fucking things are gonna act the way that they fucking act. What do I think about Islam? I think about Islam, but I think about almost every religion, like Christianity, Judaism, Islam, all the major fucking Abrahamic religions. I think pretty much the same of them. I have different critiques of different things. I've mainly focused on Christianity as I'm in North America. And Christianity, I feel, well, especially like Christian nationalism, and like right wing Christian evangelical movements, are the most negative influential force religion wise in the US. So I don't concern myself overly with Islamic things going on. I didn't grow up in that either. If I can, yeah, I can see the link. I don't. I've seen all the apologetics videos, and I think that they all fucking suffer essentially from a critical flaw, which is assuming that things have to be this way, or assuming that automatically there has to be a creator or a cause for all things. Everything needs to be caused, where it's just like not necessarily. Because when it comes to a god, when that's pushed back against the person making that claim, and you say, well, okay, then what about God? They say, well, no, God's beyond time, space, and matter. You know? Fucking God's beyond time, space, and matter, and He is beyond our reality. Well, then if you're beyond reality, you're not in reality. I can't fucking argue with you. Fucking if you just say, oh, yeah, all the things that I just applied to everything else doesn't count towards my guy. So it's like, oh, okay, well, then you're just assuming that your guy is that thing, and then there's nothing to discuss there. And that's what every single one of them come down to. I feel like I've seen like this exact video 50 fucking times, said by 50 different people. It's a philosophy video. You're not going to prove God in a reasonable fucking way to me that would prove you're not going to prove to me that some being is fucking all knowing, all powerful, all loving, all present, and worthy of my worship through some dude in a YouTube video doing a philosophy video. God knows how to fucking move and knows how to work and knows how to change minds and opinions. God could and should do that to me if that's what he wants. And I promise this dude's 5-minute little fucking YouTube video that I did click on and saw the first little couple of seconds of isn't going to do it. But fucking Johnny, if you want to talk about it, I would love to hear what you have to say. I don't want to hear you regurgitate this person's video. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you Muslim? Or are you Christian? Or are you...
Like,
exactly.
the scientific method is about questioning.
The point is not to dismiss science and any revelation in any scientific literature or medicalization or the existence of disorders like some social constructionists might do. You guys know I like my stims. I don't know where I put them. I like stimulant medication. I use it sometimes. But we need to stop accepting the gatekeeping of science and taking whatever folks say as gospel and actually believe in ourselves enough to start reading this stuff and breaking down what they're actually concluding. Because a lot of the time, they're not saying the things that people say that
This H-Bomber guy video is awesome. I'm a fucking big H-Bomb guy. And obviously with this new video here, everyone's a big H-Bomb guy, all of a sudden fucking popping up. But he's also getting a lot of hate on that too. A lot of people are hating on him for that. That's shocking.
they're saying. We need to stop accepting these hot and ready concepts of dopamine and rejection sensitivity, which are things, but are often explained in this way so that we can have this simple...
I don't want like I don't want to fucking copy pasta fucking beliefs of Islam. Fucking so you are Muslim, I'm assuming, was the answer to the question. I asked if you're Christian, Muslim, what your religion is. I don't need a fucking breakdown of the fundamental tenets of Islam. Fucking, but yeah. But yeah, fucking, I do not believe in the existence of an all-knowing, all-loving, all-powerful God. I do not believe that there is a supernatural realm. I don't believe... Yeah, I don't want to fucking copy past a fucking essay on Islam. Like, no more. Like, I appreciate it, but like, fucking, like, don't spam a fucking Word doc fucking... Yo. Chill. No more. or I will time out for like 60 seconds. Thank you. I appreciate the vigor and the tenacity. It's off topic, but it is a topic I like to talk about, so I'm fucking accepting it for a minute here. The fucking like the word doc spam is fucking sus. You just look up the atheist fucking tag and just like have your word doc ready? Is that what you did, Johnny Blaze? Did you look up the atheist tag and you're like, all right, yo, I'm gonna send the fucking tenets of Islam fucking copy pasta?
Simple understanding of how the brain works, and all you have to do is take the right medication and have the right diet and sleep the right amount or whatever.
Oh, really? Did you type that up right now, or did you have that ready and you were just copying it? There's no way you typed that up right now. Are you telling me you typed that all up right now? No, I'm here to fucking chat. I just want to fucking know. Like, did you fucking... Yeah, okay, word. Fucking... But, like, okay. Fucking, I just think that's fucking... That's interesting. But... From research I'm making earlier...
And those things will magically be fixed, and they have nothing to do with your social situation or your background or the things that are happening to you.
What is your ideal goal with me, Johnny Blazy? Would you like me to believe in God? Like, are you wanting to convert me? And if so, like, what is the evidence you have for God? I don't want to know the fundamental tenets. It is interesting, and I'm sure it's going to be a great project what you're working on. But, like, what is it? Like, what is it that you want, first of all, from being here? Like, what is like your intention? And second of all, if it is to prove God, what's the best evidence? Is it that the Quran's a miracle?
We keep wanting things to be simple. They're not simple. I mean, some things are simple, actually. Everyone should have healthcare. That's pretty simple. The vast majority of people in the world are exploited and oppressed violently so that a bunch of surplus can be generated for a small group of people to somewhat enjoy it. What's simple is that we need to look out for each other and care for each other and also interrogate the systems around us so that we don't have to buy in to some of the things that are popular and instead buy into what's actually going to help us. Because these folks will tell us that there's something wrong with us inherently at any given moment, and then diagnose us as having to have one particular solution that only they can provide. They'll point to their supposed successes and great qualities to showcase to us how inadequate we are. They want to...
So, Asura is the best evidence?
prove to us our invalidity. In our community post, one of...
So Johnny Blaze, I just want, like, I want to help you here. I have the Quran like I said before, Christianity is more prevalent to my work. I don't believe that the Quran's going to change my mind on God as a being. But I do want to, like, let you know, fucking Johnny, like, if your goal is to, like, convert atheists, okay? Like, just for, like, next time, okay? Like, so that you can better do your craft, which is trying to convert atheists, okay? Just know, sending the Quran or the Bible or any holy scripture is the worst thing you can send to them. Because we don't accept it. We don't care about it. It's nonsense to us. You know, like, don't get me wrong, like, for the most part, nonsense in terms of, like, having truth in terms of proving anything, except for that somebody wrote words. You know, like, I love the Bible and I love learning about the Bible, but, like, if somebody quoted it to me as evidence of God, that's fucking nonsense. That's silliness. What do you mean that's evidence? You know what I mean? Like, somebody using the Bible to justify proof of unicorns because of some, like, weird translation-y things, you know? It's silliness. It's not good. So if you are going to try to convert atheists and stuff online, first of all, go one point at a time. Don't copy and paste the fucking research doc. And two, quoting a holy text is never going to convert them. It'd be like me reading Harry Potter to you to convert you to witchcraft. You would think that's silly and in fact like borderline like offensive. Like, do you think I'm dumb that I'm gonna fucking just like suddenly change my entire life based on like, what do you mean? No. Do you think I just came to these conclusions because I just like stumbled and fell down a path? No. The fucking quoting of a holy scripture is not gonna do it. Okay. There are better routes, like actual evidence, you know? Like the things that fucking, the things that converted you. Unless I was just growing up in it, which is most likely. Never mind, dude. It's up to you. Choose what you want. Word. Awesome. Have a good one, dude.
One of the most staggering things that I read was a person who said the hardest.
I've done lots of research about the afterlife. I got a bookshelf right here with, I've read probably 3 books this year alone on the afterlife. Not including like the Bible. On, you know, and like hell and those types of things. So like I definitely have. And I appreciate it, dude. Unless that's your way of telling me like I'm going to hell, which peace, my dude.
Thing about ADHD is
the feeling that deep down there is something fundamentally wrong with me. It's something I know is logically incorrect, but I...
Yes, sir. Welcome. My friend once paid a homeless guy in Amsterdam to piss on him, and the homeless guy just blew a big ass load on his face. What? I doubt that happened, but welcome. God damn.
I ask other ADHD people if they feel the same way, and it's mostly always a yes. In a society...
How do you not know?
Where time management, punctuality, and executive function make or break a person.
Did your friend swallow?
Having a life defined on the fact that I can't trust myself wears me down more than any other symptom combined.
I'm here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with.
You want to try something new? Well, he did. Unless that wasn't new and he's disappointed. You did come back in a weird spot, but welcome back, Martin.
Amazing.
Great to see you. I ain't got much longer left here.
With you. Your supposed lack of focus is valid. It makes sense not to focus so much on things that you know aren't that important, even though you're going to be punished socially for not doing those things. Your lack of emotional control is valid.
Kane LV426, welcome. You're an atheist. Hell yeah, welcome. Good shit. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Good shit.
There's a lot of bad things happening and a lot of things that you're subjected to, that you're forced to live under, that are not very pleasant, and people don't seem to help you enough. And yes, your sense of time is valid.
Yeah.
Clock time and calendar time are not the best ways to understand things like when to rest, what you should eat, how you should go about your friendships.
That should be based on how long between dabs. You know what I mean? Like how fucking hoot horny are you? Like how much do you need a dab? You know? And remember when I said, wow, we're like only like 30 minutes in and we're getting into this video. We're already like 5 minutes into this video. Like I'm so impressed. We're now almost 3 hours into this fucking stream and we're only 30 minutes into this video. I'm gonna fucking take a dab silently in the background while I let the rest of this fucking video play out because I need to finish this fucking video.
And all these other really important things that without them, you wouldn't have anything to work for. You have an intrinsic sense of what your time is, and it deserves to be listened to. Time is a crucial part of oppression, a way to impose on people a way of life that validates and praises the life of the oppressor. People with ADHD represents the oppressor's worst nightmare. They're the strand.
Lots of cum.
I am coming, I am coming, I am coming. And this is what you need to know.
Strands of curly hair that won't stick down no matter how hard you brush it with a fine-toothed comb. The ADHD person is a person who simply struggles to adhere to social order and thus has to be considered a danger to themselves and others without looking at what the real danger is. A danger of spending your entire life miserable, focused on achieving tasks that mean nothing to you so that you can get a modicum of social approval and resources to survive. Dr. Russell Barkley says that ADHDers are fundamentally broken because they have no sense of the future. They only live in the now. Wherever the now goes, they're being pulled by the nose, he says. In response, I'll quote James Baldwin. There is never time in the future in which we will work out our salvation. The challenge is always in the moment. The time is always now. So, which would you rather have?
Well, I agree. At the same time, fucking capitalism fucking makes you want to die. So, fucking, it's hard to live in the now. So I do.
Normalization or salvation?
God damn.
Thanks.
Hell yeah. Good video. Great video. Great work. I will post it once again in chat for everybody. That was fucking amazing. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Oh my goodness. So great. Okay, let me refresh here. All right, everybody. I appreciate every single one of you. We are going to... We're not going to be able to fucking... We're not going to be able to get to the other video today, so we're just going to leave it. We're going to go over to Jason's Society. I hope to see you all there. If you're new and you liked it, make sure to follow, because you may never find my channel again if you don't. Thank you all for being here. Go on over to Jason and say, oh my God, this is such a good time. Oh, wow. I'll see you on Monday, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Much love. Bye.